my
the other
second
chapter.
favorite.
It's fine. If you go into stream, if you go into my the stream,
Oh
can you
god,
hear
that is
yourself?
loud. Holy fuck. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
And welcome back for more Underpeel. My name is Interidus, and I'm joined on the desk here with Bike. I know it's Bike's first time,
Hello,
but a
hello.
lot of people already know Bike. It is Nea's goated coach. We got a really exciting game here. You got any pre-thoughts here, before we start talking about the teams?
Oh, I'm so excited to watch Hoy. Hoy is my goat.
Hoy's everyone's goat. Let's be real. Hoy's the goat.
Hoy is insane.
Absolutely. You're gonna watch Pinflash win? Okay, so I told Pinflash he has to win because I won't be here tomorrow. I need him on the desk. So I need you to win this, Pinflash. I am absolutely going to be biased today.
Pinflash, you are fine.
All right, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be watching Zonk versus Hoy, or sorry, Zonk versus Hoy, Zonk versus WDH for this first one. And as a few of you already obviously know, we are gonna be seeing Pinflash, big old Pinflash on the screen today. Hello, Lane. I'm really excited. Do you have any thoughts going into this? Some kind of what you kind of think this game's gonna go?
I feel like it's gonna be a lot of Zora versus Hoy, who can get more impact on the entries. I've been looking at their previous games, and it seems like those are the two big players of WDH and Zonk. I am interested to see how Zonk adapts to a team like WDH, who has obviously the high elo player of Zazora, as well as some other interesting players on their team.
Yeah. Do you have? Oh, you are cool. Okay, thank you. Do you have kind of like a prediction here? Which way do you think it's gonna go, Zonk or WDH?
I gotta say, Hoi, you're my goat. I'm totally biased towards Zonk.
You know what? That's fair. I think I'll
know
be
your
biased
roster,
towards
Flash.
delete hater today. Yeah, no, we talked about your roster before. You are, yes, I believe so. You are. That's a question for Pinflash. You banned second, correct? If you are a higher seed. Ryan Patrick Hayes praised. Yeah. I don't know who Ryan and Patrick are, but I'm assuming that's rice cake or whatever. I don't know. But we're getting into our bans here. Do you have any thoughts? Like, do you kind of have predictions for where the bans are gonna go?
I've been seeing a lot of Haven and Ascent from W-Delete haters, so I feel like we're gonna see one of those two maps for map 1. And then for map 2, I have a feeling that Zonk are going to lean into Lotus.
Do you think that'll be a good map for them?
Yeah. They've been picking it a lot and winning, so better be good
cat.
for them.
My cat wanted to say hi. She had her own thoughts. But yeah, no, I think the ban bind here off the board has been pretty regular coming out of WDH. I don't think they like bind. It may just be they're not used to it. I'm not too sure. But they seem to be banning a lot.
Yeah, bind is one of those maps where you either like it or you hate it. I'm on the hate side, so I'm glad it's gone.
That's fair. And there goes the Ascent. That is off the board. We're going to be starting on Haven. All right, so talking about Haven, I know you said a little bit that you kind of have seen WDH on it. Do you think it's going to be a good map for Zonk, or do you think they're going to kind of struggle here?
I feel like Haven is such an IGL focused map. It's where your IGL really has a huge impact on whether or not you're going to win or lose. And so I feel like I don't know who the IGL is for Zonk, but I feel like WDH might have an edge in that regard, just with a lot of the higher elo players.
Yeah, it's Kobos, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. It's Kobos being the IGL. From what I've seen, he's been performing pretty well. There hasn't really been huge mistakes like macro-wise that I've been seeing coming out from them. So I really love the way that Zonk has been playing. I think they've been a really strong team even from the beginning. So it's really nice to see them up here and kind of performing against a team that came out of nowhere. That just showed up in LCQ and hasn't even dropped a map yet, I don't think.
Yeah, they've been destroying everyone.
Pinflash can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they've lost a map. I think the closest they've come is like 13-10 or something. Oh, you have... Just lying, never mind. Okay. I'm just making things up, apparently.
In OT, so it's close.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. W Gaslight. Yeah, I told you. Oh, sorry. Let me change my name real quick. I need Pinflash to be as glazed as possible so that he's ready to win this game and cast tomorrow. But we're going to be starting on Lotus for the second one. It looks like W-Delete haters are going to be choosing defense. I know a lot of teams like the attack. Do you think there's a specific reason we're seeing the defense coming out from them?
I'm not sure I agree with starting defense. I feel like you want to get that lead early on. Maybe Zonk are more confident in their defense based off of the comp that they've chosen. I'm not sure. It's gonna be interesting to see what comp they pick.
Well, according to Snow, they've rolled MVT and Crib on defense on. I love seeing Hippo get banned. On defense on Lotus. I kind of remember the game. I wasn't really watching much of it. Fortunately, I was out that night, so I didn't get to watch the whole thing. But I remember they're really strong on Lotus. Looks like we're going to Abyss.
We got both 3-site maps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is an interesting map pool. We got
Haven, Lotus,
Lotus,
Abyss.
Abyss.
All right. Well, now that we know the map pool, you said a little bit of your prediction, obviously going towards Zonk, but talking about each individual map. I mean, we're starting out in Haven here. What are the difficulties you expect coming from Zonk specifically here?
I feel like, again, starting on that defense side is a little bit rough. But they did choose it, so I guess it'd be interesting to see how they can overcome, obviously, Haven, attacker-sided map. It'd be interesting to see what Zonk has prepped in order to get ahead on defense.
Alright, and then going into Lotus. This is Zonk's map pick. We know Delete Haters, like you said, has been strong on defense. What do you kind of expect coming out from them? I don't know how much you've been able to watch their Lotuses.
I haven't watched their Lotus, so I'm pretty much completely in the dark for this one.
Okay.
I think, again, it's interesting to see that on both of the attacker-sided maps, the team that gets to pick the side is picked defense. And so it's interesting to see that they just seem to be more comfortable on the defender side.
Alright, well, I guess if Zonk's the one you know about, let's talk about Zonk a little bit. I mean, we've got Haven, Lotus, Abyss. They get, obviously, they get two of the map picks. Was there any kind of part of the ban that you were a little skeptical about coming from them?
I feel like we could have banned Abyss, perhaps, given that I believe the WD haters have played Abyss as their second or third most played map. But overall, I think that this map pool is relatively even for both teams. So
you're not feeling like it's going one way or the other?
No, I feel like the map pick bans went pretty evenly towards both sides.
Okay, well, what is our ETA on map 1, by the way? We just waiting on us?
Apparently Zonk have a goated Abyss with a goofy con, so perhaps they have this late edge then.
Oh, cool, perfect. Alright, but we're getting into map 1 here, Haven. We have talked a little bit about each of the maps, but one thing we haven't talked about is comps. What kind of comps do you expect seeing coming into Haven? Do you expect something goofy? Like apparently Zonk has a goofy line or comp for Abyss, or do you kind of expect something normal?
I'm hoping for a deadlock.
Okay.
I feel like Deadlock is just such a good agent for these like more rec league style leagues. You can get so much value out of her net. Her trips actually get some value now. They come out quicker, so you can get good value out of that. And the wall, oh my god, the wall. A lot of these teams are very rush heavy, and so a wall just stops it, obviously, in their tracks, and it's just really powerful.
All right.
So,
and then how about smokes? We've seen some omens. We've seen some Astros. What are you thinking?
I feel like both teams are going to go Omen. My secret pick is that I like Clove on this map, but
Okay.
I feel like Omen is just so standard at this point.
I feel like you have to
both
defend
teams are
yourself
gonna
on
go
that.
Omen.
Because it's a
Clove
wild
is-
pick.
Clove's
It's a wild pick.
great agent. Clove's a great
On Haven.
agent.
But
With
like
Clove,
it's a 3-site map. It's such a big map, though.
you just play your B, or play them B, and you play them B. They can smoke both sides, and Clove is just such a good agent with their heal and with their
An agent.
their heal, I guess, is the main thing. You can get so much value kind of stomping these teams if you have the aim and confidence.
All right, and finally, I guess before we actually finish getting into the map, are there any kind of reservations you have for either team? Like something you're worried about them kind of doing and throwing the game a little bit?
I feel like Sizora has a tendency to get a little over aggressive. Obviously, he feels like he's the best player in the lobby, being so high rated. And so that's something I'm kind of looking out for, is whether Sizora is going to overheat a lot. I feel like that could stab them in the back.
Yeah, it could. And then I guess, do you have any issues with this comp? It looks pretty standard to me.
Both comps are looking fairly standard. We see the Sky on the side of Zonk without a Viper, which I think is a little strange. Usually you're going to be seeing that breach that WD Elite haters are running.
Or the KO or something like that.
Or a KO, yeah. So that's a little interesting, but...
well, it's apparently because Saboti plays Sky on every map. So maybe that's just a little bit of comfortability there. But yeah, I kind of agree with chat with the fact that like they didn't bring a Viper. If they're gonna bring the Sky, who knows? Who plays Viper? Yeah, well, I think you just... No, you kind of need the Omen still. I mean...
Yeah,
drop the Sova, I guess.
I feel like you would have to drop the Sova and run solo Initiator. That's why you run the Sky a lot of the time, is that you can get both info and flashes out of the agent. And so you run her in a lot of solo Initiator comps.
Yeah, well, we're finally getting to this one. It looks like we're going to be starting over on the A side. Dax by himself, though, but they've got that huge push-up from B that I'm kind of expecting. How do you think this round's going to go?
Yeah, Dax by himself is interesting. Looks like they're going for a push down mid. It'd be interesting to see. It looks like both sides are actually looking for some mid control early here. So I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out.
When smokes go out, they're looking to see what they can find, and Hoy getting aggressive. Gonna clear that cam. Here it is. They're trying to find that mid space. Their defenders are giving it up. Putting two players there, but they're moving over towards A, and C is fully clear. They're expecting to play off of the utility to be able to get back in time.
There's no one here.
No.
They can just walk up.
I think the flash just missed. I don't think it hit either of those players trying to walk into garage. They have no information. They're going to walk up. C's going to be completely free, but it looks like Kobos already realizes that. Flash come out. C in the hands of the attackers as they're getting this bomb down. This could be a hard retake.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna get back into this one. They're playing back lawn, which gives up sight. I'm not too sure about that in the 5v5. I feel like you could be taking more space looking into garage. But the retake starts.
And it starts out smokes going out. And Kray's got some lineups. Savoti's gonna be holding it down though. Has to drop off as one kill coming out from Kobos.
How is Kobos alive?
Spike's gonna drop. Kobos looking for the defuse, and they're gonna find it through the smoke. What a great hold coming out from WDH.
Yeah, again, in those 5v5 retakes, I feel like you just have to take some more space rather than going all the way back to lawn. You're just gonna get run over, and once the site's taken in a 5v5, there's no way that you can stop that defuse from coming in.
Well, as we're waiting for this next one, I'm a little worried if they're going to over-rotate, because that's what they seemed to do in that last one.
Yeah, it looks like Dax missed his recon early, which caused them to think it was A. Same smoke's going in.
Trying to find something. Working towards garage. And one player on B to slow them down, but the three on A making their way up. Find some information and explode out onto B. As Cizora's going to be able to take down Challenger.
Gotta go.
Get this
Do
plant
anything
down.
there.
It looking to maybe take some space here, actually holding B this time.
Time to hunt.
Yeah, I like this a lot more playing on site,
Scout destroyed.
especially with the weaker weapons.
Utility coming out. Recon Bolt's gonna grab one, but it's gonna be Hoy to start it off with a kill on the Graze. Nina to shut down Hoy though. Kobos and Saboti to grab their own hit. Rice Cake answering back. And Zonka started this out strong.
We did get 3 on the, or WD Elite haters did get 3, which is a decent eco plus plant down. They're going to be looking okay into this bonus round. I feel like we need to, or they need to start putting some pressure behind A, or else Zonk are going to start disrespecting it. Because that's 2 rounds in a row now where they've thrown the smoke and the recon, and then just left it open. They haven't even put one player there. And so if Zonk start walking through, I don't know. Looks like they are putting pressure towards A this round though.
Yeah, here's this kind of mid-aggression. BDH finding the pressure. Pinflash is gonna get spotted. Way to find one on a Rice Cake through the smoke. Trying to work the way down long. But the smoke's gonna miss. Way to find one through it.
One enemy remaining.
Smokes. Daxter grab one as well. Just up to the last player here, Katina, to hold it together. This rifle round not going their way. Kobop's gonna throw it blind. Looking for him. Hunting him down. 5 players left alive. And Hoy to find the last kill. But no, Katina grabs 2. So Bodhi's gonna pick it up.
Zonk are looking so clean on this defender side.
What's up? Oh, you can't? It's not letting you? Oh, okay. I thought you just couldn't. Like, I didn't think it was an issue with the game. I thought it was you just straight up couldn't.
Yeah, look at the Zonk economy. They're so strong. They have a big bank built up. Looks like they're doing a push down mid again. With complete retake A. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea against this eco round.
I mean, it seems like they're trying to deny information early through that push. But it's going to be Dax to pick up one, looking for a second, finds Zora as well, finds a third! The smoke's going to finally come out, but it's too late. The damage has already been done. 3 players to fall for WDH. They're going to have to come back from this with no guns on the board. Picks up bomb. I looked to leave.
Cage triggered.
They just have no mass space to clear everything here.
I mean, they could get C for free, but they're splitting up.
Splitting up is what you have to do when you're down numbers. You have to look for these engagements.
Ooh, the trip's gonna be found. Tina gets spotted on C, and they're all en route. Boy, looking to fire through this smoke. Coming out hot here. Waiting for the rest of his team, though. It's out the smoke. They're looking for fights. Kobos to find the first one on a Rice Cake. That's Omen on Omen action, as he's going to be able to find his first one. And it's all up to Kina here to prevent this from being a flawless round.
Oh, he did get
find
Hoy.
one onto Hoy.
Nice,
but it's still Zonk up 4-0. And jumping into our first clear comms round of the game. We'll be watching.
Alright, call timeout. So, they are playing very similar to how we do on defense. From what I can tell, they're like kind of heavier stacking mid would be my guess. Like Sky, Jet, Omen are all kind of lurking like Garage, A Link, B area, and typically it's gonna like the Sova was playing Heaven there. That means they're giving us all of this A space on a lot of rounds. All right, so we can take the A space. I want us to in this next round we're gonna contest this mid push out, and then we're gonna go back to A. All right, I want the dart.
Yeah.
With the dart?
He wants the dart. Oh, he's gone!
Oh, he's gone. Okay, he's just straight up gone. Poor Fit Flash.
I'm up.
He did want that dart. They go searching for it now.
Alright, well, while we've got a second, what were you kind of your thoughts listening to Pin Flash there, IGL?
I feel like contesting this mid pressure is going to be a big part of this round because Zonk have just been looking for fights mid, not seeing any, and then pivoting
Also
back
start
and
the
rotating in time for the side exec on the side of W delete haters. And that's just giving Zonk way too much space. I think contesting mid here is going to be big, especially since they're just contacting out. We should be able to catch them with a Sky Flash and pop pop.
All right.
And
well,
then
is Clear Comp just dead, by the way, or is it just because Pinflash disconnected? Oh, see, I love yapping to my team about random stuff, like asking what they had for dinner, or
I am booting back in.
anything else. I
Okay.
don't know.
Huge.
oh, I can hear Pen Flash.
So you want to keep going for the timeout gang?
Yeah, I'm not in the game yet.
30
They need to
seconds back.
PT.
Yeah, I know,
no,
but you
they
want
get-
to keep
they get
going
5
with
minutes.
what
This
you
is
was
a
saying, bro?
tight
You
first
like
tech
cut off in
rose.
silence.
What was the last thing I
Sorry,
said?
I don't
said
remember.
You want the
Rose,
silver
how
dart,
did, how
and
did
then
your
you
team
just
do?
cut off right after saying you want the silver dart.
We're gonna have Ryan. I want you holding C long lobby. Praise. I want you holding an A lobby push. For the next 2 rounds, me, CZ, and Pat are gonna clear out the grass push down. All right.
Oh, we are.
Yes, and then we are gonna head back to A because I think they're playing like we do, where they're taking this grass control, this mid control, and then like fast rotating to whatever site we're going to and playing off of it. So let's punish this little fucker for walking down grass, right? Like, and just like triple swing him. I'm gonna swing from window. You all swing from grass. All right.
Are they starting the timer? Okay.
All right, Pat, you're going grass with CZ. Ryan, you're going C long.
Don't you smoke anything?
No, not yet.
You're crazy. I'm.
Whoever was staring at spawn.
They're spamming window.
Someone's garage started.
Hop on B. Everyone come towards C or A. Can you get posted here? Everyone A. Everyone A. Everyone A.
Here,
Drone short for us.
here, here.
All right, get smoke heaven and CT. I'm stunning. 3, 2, 1.
I don't have smoke for CT.
Flashing
Just watch
close.
a little bit.
Cypher set up here. Cypher set up here.
That's fine. This is gonna
Could
be
be
the
trips.
empty
I don't know
site
where the
then.
trips are.
That's
Oops,
fine.
I'm button.
Backside.
Up CT.
Wait,
Getting
give me a
bombed
second.
down.
Guys, smoke. Yeah, I gotta wait. I didn't have it. Mappa.
Their dog is.
Flashing CT.
I'm blind.
I have a cross with you. Pat, just hold heaven. Re-smoke heaven when you can.
Yeah, I got like an 18.
What happened?
They fake jump
Line.
down. I got you.
Last player
One
standing.
heaven, one
omen.
out.
120 omen.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what a round! I mean, they almost picked that one up, but
Oh.
honestly, I feel like the kill by Challenger was like a big part of that. Right there. Yes.
Yeah, Challenger getting 2 was big. I think that won them the round.
Last player standing.
And then Cesaro running out of bullets there.
One enemy remaining.
Rough.
That was. I think that also could have brought them back into that round.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't. They have crazed. I guess they held on to the shock darts. I'm not sure where they shot their shock darts. I didn't get to see it. They didn't clear any of those trips.
Yeah, I don't think. Did he have shock darts? Because I didn't see him use any.
I assume he had shock darts. Like Sova. Zora to start it off though. Runs out with the ult and the breach stun.
Oh.
Is gonna be able to take out
Look at all
Challenger,
the
but
bait they
Kobos
did.
able to take that and get away. Excuse me? Gets away with his life, but
I
runs
know
directly into
no way you're
3
running that.
players. And a TP coming out.
Song just have to save here.
Yeah, I mean, Dax is looking for some sort of exit. But yeah, I agree. I think they have to save. They don't have smokes to deal with.
The
This
crouch
looks like
AD
it
is
could be the
outed.
first one for WTH. Oh yes, thank you, Just Hired. I forgot about that. Crazed is she here? just looking for something. Dax trying to find one. She's just sitting here with the shock darts waiting. Pinflash trying to find a fight. It's gonna be Rice Cake to pick it up onto Dax, and they've lost that Odin. I mean, they're gonna be able to keep the operator, but do you think it's gonna hurt them in the long run?
Their econ should be fine here. They've won 5 rounds in a row. I think he was just trying to kill his big.
Kobos. Oh.
This goes here. I need this.
Well, I say that, but their econ doesn't. It's not great here.
Yes.
They only have 1 or 2
This is
rounds.
a nice spot. Right there.
That is a trip of all
That
time.
is a trip of all time. That's what I'm looking at.
Right there.
Getting ready for an A hit, though. They don't have any trips on A. Get up to Bodhi to hold it down. As CZ is just running it down long. Dart's gonna be able to clear it out. CZ holding it on. Look for one Savodi trying to grab any kill that they can. But working down short, they don't have anyone on short.
This is
could
big
be
from
massive. Savodi don't pick up one, but it's gonna get
Does
shut
get
down by
traded.
Takina. Could have been worse damage for them, but Pinflash is
The
gonna
plant doesn't
fake
go
the
out.
plant. He doesn't hold on long enough. And that's not the Pinflash I'm looking for, as he's just gonna be able to try to find something in this retake. Out. Boy's gonna dash out, but misses. And this is a mini-mob entry if I've ever seen it before. 3 kills to start it off, and it's all up to CZ to
What
hold it
happened?
together. He's underneath. He finds one. Looking for a second one. Defused, and Dax holding on to it. Able to take him down.
The trade just
It's
didn't come
real
through.
strong here.
The util was so strong. The Omen paired with the Silva Dart with the Jet dashing out. They just had no idea what to do. They were lost in the sauce.
No more charges left.
If I'm mini-mob there, I'm taking notes on that entry. Oh, rough one from Dax. Able to pick up that one, and it feels like they're just not supporting CZ enough.
Cypher's setting up B here. That's interesting.
No, how to entry with an operator. You gotta dash into a wall immediately. Thank you for telling me that one, Tired. Looking for some mid presence here. Sabodi holding it down. I love this one way there. Challenger's gonna spot one in the corner via
They
sound.
read the B hit perfectly.
These trips are kind of interesting. They're meant for the slide here, but he could dash right over.
Destroyed.
Pinflash going for the plant. He's gonna get shut down because of it.
Down B.
You're supposed to do that strat with the Jet, but I guess more than Neon in this case. It's the optics strat. Gotta get in, get out.
And Hoy walking up here, he's gonna find so much space on A. And at this point, he knows they're coming C. Takena's on site though. Kobos from the garage trying to mitigate the damage. But Takina is punting down for this kill. Kobos to get out of there.
Planted.
They're looking to retake this. Takina walks up. Could potentially be looking for one. Got a turn there. Rice Cake turns the wrong way, but still able to get it. Hoy dashes in. Almost finds it with the shotgun, but it's
One
Sabodi
enemy remaining.
to sit here and hold it down.
Oh,
Rice
he's
Cake,
just
last
picking.
player alive, looks for the one on the Kobos, but it's Kobos. He's gonna find that, and it's 7-1 for Zonk.
What a good
I'm no
retake.
doctor, but I can patch a bullet.
Able to retake Garage before the site. That's really good protocols from the side of Zonk.
Oh, that's foul.
One enemy
Red
remaining.
Cake getting a little
Foul.
scooped there.
Don't even start that shit here, mate.
Another timeout coming in.
Are we gonna jumping to a clear comms here? Yeah, it is a song timeout. You wanna jump
Timeout.
to a clear comms?
With the
Oh,
info
yeah,
we
'cause-
had, they're already garage. I didn't say
Gotcha.
because I just assumed Team Sense knowledge.
oh, okay.
They're already
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
That was my
You just
bad.
go back to the normal seat setup challenger.
Kobos,
Yes,
where
I
do
was
you
I
want
was so far back I didn't hear.
Play like a
anything.
default.
Kobos?
Just play default 3A.
Okay.
With Sabo mid challenger.
And y'all can
Yeah.
just leave. Y'all can just leave me off A. Like, They haven't been recontesting, and if they are, they're running into an op. Like I haven't seen any.
Just play a retake here. They're gonna play post with Stovall, so we should try and flank through A probably.
Your retake is
flank
really
through A.
good. Just try and force retake as much as possible, guys.
They
'cause
have-
it's insane.
Yeah.
They have breach ult as well to take initial.
And we're back after that clear comms round. Any thoughts from it?
I feel like Pen Flash needs to call a little bit slower on this map. We're calling too many rushes, and that's not the strength of Haven attack. We need to start pulling and pushing the defenders, making them rotate so that we can attack a weak site, but we're just hitting in, and it's not working out. Another rush coming in.
But Cesora so far up, able to get get into the window. Expect Saboti close by. They're gonna give up that space though. Cesora's still trying to hold on to the window. Shuts
That's
down
Saboti,
and ult coming out from
that ult is huge!
as they hunt forward for more. Cesora finds 3, but Kobos through the stun
Kobos
able to
trying.
pick up 2.
And we're still in this round.
Kobos holding it together for his team. He's been massive with
Last
the
player
damage.
standing.
Looks for another one, but Rice Cake to shut it down. Hoy on 5 HP in a dream. Misses the bullets, and Rice Cake shut them down. Looks like the timeout didn't work in the favor of Delicators.
Yeah, that breach ult was just so huge, and that kill from Cesora is massive, able to get 3 here. And then, I don't know, I feel like we heard in the Zonk timeout that they wanted to play retake more, and I'm not sure why they're changing what's working. I'm not too sure about that plan change.
But a little bit of an A round coming out from Delete Haters. You know, maybe that's what they needed to get into this game.
Right there.
We're looking for 1, and they expect him in the corner. Cesora getting aggressive on B, though. Able to take out
This is a
Saboti.
fake.
Pin Flash finds Hoy.
Kobos is
I
getting
don't think it's a
kicked here.
fake anymore. They're taking it. Kobos sitting in the smoke, and they're trying to hunt him down, but they don't expect him in short. Flash gonna come out. Waiting for 1,
This
trying
is
to find him
big
through the
living here.
Spike
Smoke.
planted.
Keeps the
Revealing
smoke
area.
up. Dax looking for 1 off the recon dart. Finds
Oh,
it through the smoke. Cesora down. There's 2 players underneath. Pin Flash on a pencil of a health. Buck would be looking for it, but he misses. He's gonna get shut down by Rice Cake. Dax will find 1 on
Pen Flash is so low here.
This is
1
He's got
HP.
1 HP.
1 enemy remaining.
Dream, and Dax
and
is gonna
he
shut
can-
down that
he's
Dream.
on.
Challenger as well to take a risky 1v1. Puts Zonk up 8-2.
Revealing area.
Again with the rush, like the Delete Haters are they're playing so fast into this, and it's not working out for them. I'd really love to
enemy
see a pace
remaining.
change coming in from their side.
You think it's too late for a pace change? I mean, it's 8-2.
I think if Delete Haters get 4 here, they are and get the pistol, they're looking fine. But we need these 2 rounds from them. This round is huge.
Scanning ahead.
Versus season 1 winners. Recon Bolt's gonna get destroyed. I don't think he got any information. I didn't see it. Kobos gets back with the shorty. Looking to grab 1 in garage, but it wasn't happening. I love the smoke setup right here.
Here.
Put away on garage. Right place. Hoy swings and picks up 1
That's a
before
good
getting
trade.
killed by Rice Cake. But Dax is still there. And this is
And
once
again,
again
we're
they're
not
clearing
taking-
short.
Short. I feel like that's a big miss in the protocol.
Keena's gonna be
The
killed
space
by
that Dax
Hoy.
is getting here.
Able to fully clear out long here. I mean, they've absolutely pinched them on sight here. Keena having to get stuck, holding short, trying to help his team. Dax, look at all this space he's been able to find.
Huge.
He's able to clear out so many different angles, but Cesora
Oh,
to finally take him
Sword,
off the
Dax.
board. Rice Cake blinds, but he's low on health. And Kobos swings from short, able to take out Pin Flash. Last two players left alive. It's Challenger versus Cesora. And if I'm WDH, that's the chances I want.
That is a big round for WDH. Cesora is trying to carry Delete Haters on his back. And it's working out this round. They played a little slower. They started C, pivoted back towards A, and it worked. They got the site. This is good from the side of Delete Haters. I want to see more of this.
Well, as we're getting into this last round here, see if some of these changes are going to help them find it.
Just a Sheriff on Kobos.
I mean, he may be looking to take a gun and scale. I mean, they've got the 3 players over in A. But a Flash is going to come out. It's going to spot at the minimum Cesora there. Takina, or Challenger in the garage. Going to give it up. They don't have anything to kind of slow them down. And a TP coming out. Rice Cake gets spotted. Takina takes down this utility. They're going to be able to clear off C site. And the plant goes down. 2 players in the garage trying to find some space. And Saboti getting aggressive with these flashes.
This is good.
They're trying to find control. Saboti swings, gets taken off, but Challengers to pick up both of the players. This is looking easier and easier as Pen Flash is hunting down some kills. Finds Hoy, looks for a second one. Table will take out Dax. 3 and this will be it. That's all he needs. He's trying to use his breach utility to shut down these players, but it's all up to Craze with the ult. Looking to shut it down.
Last player standing.
Comes out. Craze finds the first one, looks for a second. And 2 huge kills coming out from Craze and Pin Flash to pick up this round.
Switching sides.
This game is still close. Delete Haters will have to win the pistol, but if they do, this game is far from won for Zonk.
This is a nice spot.
Alright, we're at the half. What do you got for Zonk?
I feel like Zonk, with the Sky and the Sova, you have so much information. I feel like a lot of defaults are going to be coming out from their side, and they're going to try to take a lot of space, maybe get Challenger or Kobos inserted up into A, and then use that space to their advantage to win these rounds.
Scanning ahead.
The Recon's going to come out. It's going to not spot anyone, but a Flash almost takes Pin Flash off of the board. It's going to be Hoy to find him, though. And a kill for both sides. It's going to keep
Hoy's low here.
Look at this space. Hoy trying to find one. Working his way up garage. They're just waiting for him. Cesora sitting outside of garage, waiting for something to happen. And it looks like Hoy may be trying to fake this. Break this and rotate over. They're going to be leaving and walking up, but Kobos here, or Rice Cake, excuse me, here in mid. Could get a
rotations are working. A is free here. There's no one there.
Look how much space Rice Cake has. They know it's not B. They don't think it's C, and it's the rotates coming out. And the fake may have been great, but I mean,
why are we planning? We're waiting so long. They think someone's short.
Spike planted. Cover going out. Here.
What's gonna come out? It's A site in control of Zonk. But he calls onto the blind. Hoy to find one onto Craze and dashes out. Able to keep himself alive. And they know one's up top. Takina to swing.
The flank
drops down and finds
though.
Hoy.
One enemy remaining.
Kobos grabs a kill. Kobos grabs a second one. Is it 3 for Kobos? It's not. Rice Cake to shut it down.
That was so close.
And there's that pistol round you were looking for.
Yeah, Delete Haters are making the comeback here. This is a close game.
Last player standing.
I
Enemy remaining.
I liked how Zonk played. I just feel like the plant was a little too delayed. If they planted earlier, I think that round could have gone the other way.
Well, I mean, you talked about it earlier. During the timeout that you wanted to see 4 rounds in a pistol. What are your chances going up for WDH, or do you kind of expect some kind of change in this next round that could help them pick it up?
Given that the delete haters won all 3 of those rounds, I feel like the momentum shifted. I'm looking to Zon to see what they can do in this half. I feel like delete haters almost have the advantage, even not in rounds, but in momentum.
But Zonk's able to pick up a gun. Zora gets pushed off with that smoke.
Everyone's over towards A here.
Though. They're all looking to go long. They're gonna have to be very careful of Zora's outlaw here. And he's holding this line, waiting for someone to peek him.
That's a good smoke.
Tear him apart, and Zora's first victim is Kobos and Dax. Bullet apiece coming out from Zora.
That's the strength of the Outlaw there, able to get 2 in quick succession.
He's gonna find some space and a kill as well, but I don't think it's enough. Gets shut down. It's up to Challenge to hold it together. Let's run through the blind with a second not possible. I guess, like you said, it is looking a lot better for delete haters.
Yeah, I feel like Zonk are not playing insert enough. They're all playing grouped up in a death ball, and it's costing them. They were kind of forced to go A in that round because they just had no space on any other side of the map. Now, that wasn't eco, so I'm hoping that's not the norm, but it looked similar in the pistol.
And a great point from Zimikar. We're gonna have an op on Zora's, a possible op from Zora next round. That could be huge.
His space taken from Zora is big. They know it's not C at this point. They can just focus all of their attention to Garage.
And could potentially pinch them as they're walking out on site, but this is the same as that last pistol round. Like, kill the trip and start rotating towards B now instead. Graves expects this, holding this line, waiting for one to walk into it. But no, moves away. They expect the A.
This timing could be huge. They can just walk in here.
And that's what's going to happen. Hoy to find some space off of a dash, but Bomb isn't here. Bomb's going back towards C. He can take Garage, though.
There's so many players near Garage.
Taquito to find the first one. Kobos and Taquito with a second one.
This Outlaw is going massive. That's the same one from last week.
Rody trying to find anything. This information coming out from Cypher
30 seconds
is
left.
huge. Look at this space that Pinflash is able to find.
They know it has to be C here. And Taquito with 4!
Bodhi to hold it down.
Zora steals it.
Zora steals the ace. Come on, Zora.
If you see one
you
of
know,
my creatures, it's a good thing, alright?
Dragging that bonus round over for the side of W Delete haters. That was a flawless
It's our
round.
eco, so
and as we
do
get
whatever you want
into
this round,
the
but next
timeouts,
buy round, I
we'll
want you
listen to a
guys
clear
to
comms
group
round
up and hit a
coming
site.
up.
Okay.
And if you need to go slow, but don't
hit
leave.
C.
Just re-hit.
Lurk smoke?
Because right now, we're just giving a lot of 1v1 fights because we aren't grouping together well enough. Just make sure we stay together. And also, if there's a fight, don't go for spam. Just be ready for the swing. Because I've seen us do that a few times where we're spamming smokes or spamming walls, and then we get swung.
Yeah.
And that's happened in multiple scrims before as well. So just be ready for fights. You guys play Eco now.
What is it, Kobos? I remember what we used to do is we'd have me cross.
Oh, you want me to do the A lurk?
Dogs. Well, I think what we used to do is we had me follow Sabo's dog into short and just stay there.
Also, keep comms simple and clear. Take a breather round if you need.
Dak, start short. Sabo and Hoy, you guys are on short. Challenger, you two.
Good.
And as we're back, what are your kind of thoughts coming out of that timeout coming out from Zonk?
I feel like grouping up is maybe the wrong play, especially on Haven, which is such a defaulty map. If you group up, you just give Zora here so much space.
And space he's
he'll
fine.
take
He's able to pick up one. Kobosa shut him down though, but it costs so much health for them. Boy to find 2 weapons.
Those are good
Flash
kills.
to shut it down, but look at their health right here. They're basically down 2 players.
Yeah, this is definitely not exactly advantaged for Zonk, but coming in from an eco round, this is a good spot that they find themselves in. But again, no space. They have to hit A here.
Boy, almost finds one on the pin flash. It swings, he gets shot through the wall. Flash coming out. He's gonna run into Dax here, but no, the Stinger is better. As he's looking for a second kill. Rice Cake bot swings with
the timing.
utility in hand.
Spike down.
And it's all up to Rice Cake to hold it together for his team. Zonk looking to take their eco round to a win. They've got to find Rice Cake if they want this bomb. He's between it.
Left.
They're waiting out the smoke. And a blind's going to come out. He's going to swing, but a challenger blinded to find him.
That's a huge round for Zonk.
No more charges left.
And it all came off of this double kill here onto Cizora and Crazed.
30 seconds left.
It's wild that they swung that on the eco.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough behind that push. There.
We got another clear
line
comms
after
round
cages
for
and
you.
For me. I'm
We're
doing
gonna
a
be
weird
listening to a
long
full
TP.
round
They could have an
coming
op
up
here.
from-
Expecting op peeking short. I would not expose to short at all.
Scanning
Okay,
ahead.
sure.
Yep, yep,
Shoot me.
mid. We're being spammed and stunned.
Long dead. Can we just speed up A?
Zora's mid.
Zora 40, hit 40.
Together.
We have to fight that. We don't
We gotta
fight.
get the bomb.
I'll just stay.
I just came.
Cypher ult A long. Wing body, Cypher ult A long, we can ult it.
Okay, I'm in A. I have long space.
Okay.
Challenger, go
I'm gonna
Cypher ult A
ult.
long. Sabo,
Yep.
don't peek, just hide, spawn.
Okay.
I know exactly where you are.
Yeah, they give it up.
Short, breach.
He could come back.
There's 2 A right now.
Flash garage if you have, and then we go A.
I'm just chilling here.
Just come garage. Might come A.
Okay, I'm crossing back. We're ending A.
Yeah.
Careful short, breach is short.
Yeah, they love pushing. I'm
You
just
can
gonna
bait me.
smoke on
I have no health.
Should we not walk in, Kobos, or no? I'll wait for you guys. I have dash.
Oh, back.
Carpon's just broke.
One backside, breach.
Yeah, they're leaving.
Just wait.
Two
No,
here.
That's 135. No.
You
Got
got
flashes.
I'll trade you.
2A
Flashes.
link, one went through
Heaven,
C.
I think, or hell.
No,
30
it's all.
seconds left.
One health.
Nice, 4
Dead.
3v2.
Both.
Flanking.
Both.
Zora on the flank.
Okay. I have long.
He's fast long, he's fast long.
Spike
You have heal, Saba?
planted.
It can't be heaven,
Yeah.
right? Can't be heaven, right?
Could be.
This is a very risky position.
Spawn,
no,
Owen.
Owen spawn,
Just
Owen
tuck.
spawn.
Wait, do you have
Okay,
smokes to
I've
get
long.
out? Anything? Yeah.
No smokes on Hoy.
I can just...
I have 6 bullets.
You guys have a walkout.
You blitz
fuck,
this
long.
way.
What are we doing?
Last player standing.
Nice, that's long.
Last player standing.
Nice, good trade.
And the trade coming out from Kobos to help him win that round.
Another huge round from Zonk. But I'm not sure how sustainable this is. Zora's getting so much value with the camera down Ceylon, just being able to push out and take so much space, breaking the flank trip for free. I worry for the side of Zonk. I hope they try to punish them in this round. It looks like they are looking to put a drone C, maybe able to break the cam.
But Dax walking up C. Maybe looking for the cam. And it's gonna be able to be
I've got
broken.
your trail. Found one.
But it's the mid fight or the garage fight that they're gonna have to worry about. Hoy gets caught by the trip, but he's able to swing and take out Rice Cake. Kobos grabs one on Takina, and that Cypher trips off the board. Pinflash has to use utility to hold on to it, but there's too many players. Crazed. Looks for one. Hoy almost loses their life. They're just gonna be in and out saving.
Yeah, they just have to save. What an execute for Zonk. Taking that long space. That was just so pivotal to the round. If that Sova isn't there to break that cam, that round, I don't think goes the way of Zonk. That long space was massive.
Absolutely. They're gonna be able to hold on to Cizora's op as well. I think that'll be a big part. If he can find at least one exit frag here, this could be nice for them. And it could be Saboti to fall. They're not swinging it. They're
This
just
is good
holding
discipline.
on. But Takina may swing. He swings for a little bit. Zora's
Good
leaves.
timing. Zora just missed out on that angle.
I mean, it's 11-7 for Zonk. What are your kind of closing out call here?
Kobos is 24-8.
Uh-huh.
That you gotta shut that guy down.
Yeah.
Kobos is killing everyone in this game. I feel like Zora on the op might not be the right play, and Zora has money to buy, but they're
Maybe.
are they saving this round? They're saving for last. I'm not sure about
Look
that.
for one on the crazed. Not able to find it though. It's another A hit. Takina on the flank could find some space. But utilities are already coming out. They're gonna be able to clear out short, but they haven't cleared out the rest of site.
Deploying drone.
This lurk could be massive if he breaks the trip.
Could fake that they're going C here. Breaks the trip. And they've
This
put
is
the
big.
question mark in their mind whether or not they've rotated. A smoke coming out from Kobos.
But the delete haters are just staying stone cold.
At this point, challengers realize that it's free, and Zora's going to be rotating. 3 to rotate now, 2 to hold on to A. They don't have our vision, but we do get to see. As they're rotating off of A, they expect it to be a full C hit. One's going to walk into the trip. Almost loses their life to challengers.
Challenger
But
needs
a
to hold on
blind
here.
Hold on to it. And Takina just walks out, excuse me? Zabodi finds them though. Rice Cake falls as well, so Zora grab one with the off and get out. And Kobos gets dropped.
10 flash. That's huge.
That is a massive
Kobos is the raid
kill
boss
here.
here.
Challenger
Spike
looking to
planted.
grab this. Kill. And a high low gets saved. Zora's still alive, able to find a Hoy. And some damage to the wall.
That trade is
Picks
big.
up.
And
Zora
Zora, that
grabs
is a
another one.
massive round.
How does he
How does
survive
he
that?
get away?
I don't know.
My ult's ready. Spike's dead.
And with
You're
the kill
welcome.
too. It wasn't just, oh, I saw 2 and I left. He got the kill on the Hoy and got out.
Yeah. Zora's desperately keeping W delete haters from losing this map.
Attack him to the
Last player standing.
Might have.
challenge. I don't think it mattered regardless, but oof. Yeah, not killing
That is a
Zora
big
there
round.
was huge misplay.
There's 4
Right
towards
here.
A here. This is gonna be a massive push. B is completely open.
Revealing area.
They'd love to get aggressive, you know, even on like against ecos. This is interesting.
Get out of
I
my
guess this
way.
isn't too much of an eco. They got some buys. They're blind to come out, and they're hitting garage hard. Finds the trip in garage and starts working out C. Spots Takina leaving. So
C is
Zora's
open.
over here. And wait, look at this flank coming out from right pick.
Blocking sight.
The flash
That's a
falls
big
to
kill.
Hoy. And Crazy able to pick one onto challengers from B side.
Not ready
Are
yet.
they ready for this garage push? And Hoy just walks through. Blind comes out, and it's gonna
Hoy!
be crazed on the
They're
drone
getting
to get
so much
spotted.
space.
Take this. Go, go, go.
That push was massive from Hoy.
Rice Cake grabs
Spike
one though on the
planted.
flank. And garage, just Saboti off the board.
Yeah, it's just one.
Hoy is
And the flank
still
coming in from Zora.
so fast.
So quick with the neon.
It's
Are they
really
ready? Kobos is ready. Jump spotted. I think that saw Zora.
Yeah, but they're looking for the one on the Rice Cake here. Try hold it on. It's Dax to find it. It's all up to CZ to grab this kill. Almost finds the head of Kobos. But it's the op coming out
Here.
from Hoy that could be their demise. Able to pick up that op that CZ was dropping, and Hoy's looking
He
the
gets
wrong way.
3B.
Kobos
But
holding
time is
on to
low.
it in the corner. Tries to
Yeah,
find
Sarge
CZ
has to
and able to
save.
pick it up. It's gonna cost Kobos' life. They've taken the guns out of
Zonk are onto
CZ's
match point here.
Match point.
I feel like W delete haters need to threaten B a lot more. In a lot of these rounds, or sorry, Zonk needs to threaten B a lot more. In a lot of these rounds, they're just leaving it complete.
Got one.
W delete haters are just leaving B completely open, and it's not being threatened at all.
Did we listen to Delete Haters comms for this last round? Last potential round? Okay.
Standing ahead.
Start to come out.
Found them.
Another push.
Go spot 1. CZ's used his ult at the very least.
5 ults.
They do, yeah.
You need to use it. And B is
It's
flanking pretty big.
Flash coming out. It's not going to find anyone, but it's the one on B that gets found by
down,
Kobos off of the board. They're trying to find Zora and Window here, and he's just holding on. He sees Dax in the corner, holds onto it, and it's all up to Saboti to finish this round out. Finds Pin Flash, but getting hunted down by Zora.
Nice, that's a big round from Zora.
How do DH hold it together?
They can do this.
Spike's here.
He did not see Dax.
One enemy
Poor
remaining.
Dax.
Poor Dax.
Which is worse, not seeing Dax or Dax missing that one?
I'm out of here.
Well, Zora won the round, so I think that answers that.
That's terrible. CZ is kind of dragging WDH across the finish line, but you can't say that Kobos isn't doing the same thing.
Yeah, both Zora and Kobos are being massive assets for their teams here.
Nowhere to run.
And Zonkron is safe.
Oh, but he's gonna be able to find Hoy. Dax gets spotted by the ult coming out from Craze. A little bit of damage, but Kobos gets found again. That's another early kill onto Kobos that could have hurt them in this round. And they're just leaving A. They think it's C at this point. They've conditioned them into expecting a rotate off of A. But Kobos is off of the board. Zora's gonna spot 2.
Gotta go.
He's here at this point, but he's gonna have to get off the site.
They're losing their timing. The rotates are coming in.
2 swing through. A Flash is only gonna spot 1, but Rice can't get able to pick up challengers. On Zora worried about short, but Dax through the smoke. Apparently, if Dax can't see him, he can shoot him. 2v4 here for Zonk. Trying to close this out, but Delete Haters making it impossible for them. And Flash sitting under hell. Could be their first fight, but Dax, you're in the open. Please don't drone there.
Don't drone.
Do not drone from right there. And the discipline coming out.
One enemy remaining.
They're getting so much space.
It doesn't matter.
Zora
It's
just gets
Zora
more.
to pick him down. 12.
And Kobos has only gotten 1 kill in the past 5 or so rounds. He was 24-8.
Right there.
Might be cooling off here, which could give Delete Haters a chance to come back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2, Zora has shut down Kobos at the beginning of the round.
This is a nice spot.
Yeah, he's been giving some early picks. And again, B is just left wide open.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, no util, nothing. They don't even put a trip on it.
Revealing area.
But I guess they don't expect it coming out of the zone.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. It is Eco. They 4-spot this round. They expect to win this one. They don't expect Challenger to walk into the office of Zora.
But do they expect Kobos here?
I mean, it's Zora. He probably does.
Yeah, he's gonna...
No! Util out in the middle of the open!
You can't be having your smoke out there. That is a big kill to give away.
That's Kobos off the board early again. Saboti's flashed out.
And this is 3v2 on the side. If they take this cleanly, which they do, this is a 3v3.
Ult coming out from Pen Flash, able to take out Hoy. Dax with the kill into CZ though. That makes it this round that much winnable. Or winnable. Low health. The Flash is gonna come out. They try to heal what he can. He's voting to take the first fight. Pen Flash to fall.
All into this 1v1.
It's Craze versus
Can
Saboti.
Saboti win it?
Saboti needs this to win. It is not enough.
Oh.
We're going into an eco round.
Delete Haters are making the comeback happen. And again, another round where Kobos dies early. He needs to heat back up here.
I don't know what it is. They love to pull util out of the open.
Yeah, specifically at that point in log.
Yeah, as soon as they walk up log, they get to that one point. They're like, "Yeah, let me pull a drone. Let me pull a smokes." That's the play right there.
Cesaro has 35 kills. He's more than double the next person in front.
Dude, has CC had ult every single round at this point? Like, I don't think I've seen him without ult.
He's been building it so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 35 kills. Of course, he doesn't have it that much. And a dart or a drone up C is gonna spot the trip. But they've got 2 on C right now.
Shock's coming out. They're coming in.
They're gonna get it. Hoy to jump out.
Spike down.
2 to fall, and a 3rd falling as well. As Fakino's able to pick it up. Hoy finds 1, looks for a 2nd, able to take it. Holds on to this round. But Cesaro's right behind
Cesaro
him.
playing.
Almost loses the fight of the challenger. Hoy to fall.
We're going
it's
into
time
OT.
for OT. Oh,
Switching
what?
sides.
A round.
Overtime. Race to the spike sites.
Winning 4 in a row to bring it to OT. I feel like if you're Zonk, you need to get a mental break after that. I feel like a timeout needs to come out.
Right? No, you get
Did
one.
they not get one for OT?
I assume they get one for OT. I don't actually know. I think technically you get 2 per game, and that's just it. But I know you do in Valorant. You get one.
I'm buying.
In OT, so I don't know if they're allowed to take it or not. Well, I think the rulebook technically, Rose, says that you only get 2, but I think we allow.
Big mid push here
Yeah.
for the side of Zonk. They're leaving C completely open. And it's gonna be a brawl in mid.
They're looking for a challenger to grab the first kill.
First.
Lost in the corner, able to TP out. Yeah, I know it does. Able to TP out. Pin flash, working his way up. Hasn't had a whole lot of impact this game just yet, but he's looking for some kills. He's hunting, but he's got to be careful. He's got that bomb in hand, and he's about to run into the gun that is challengers.
They're just walking out. Pen flash is bomb here. He's out.
Space,
Committed.
and Pin flash gets shut down by Kobos. Cesaro finds Savodi, but Kobos is still alive here. Swing out, able to find challengers. Cesaro to pick up
Cesaro,
Kobos
it's
again.
a 2v2 now. But
Dax alive.
Has the space.
Cesaro's on the plant though.
Spike planted.
Rice Cake expects this.
They're both expecting it right there. Rice Cake to find 1. It's up to Hoy. 1v2 here.
The star duelist of Zonk. Can they do it?
Trying to find something. Gets heard. They know it's garage at this point. Cesaro's holding it on.
Cesaro with 4.
What a round.
Cesaro's gonna drop 40 in this map.
Switching sides.
Is he, oh,
Match point.
you know, it's still not close to the kill count though.
Yeah?
Or the kill record, I mean. The kill record at this point is what, like 51?
Wow.
I could be wrong. I think I know Delete got 47 at one point.
That is a crazy amount.
But someone beat it. I don't remember what the number was.
It's just gonna be an A rush here.
About to TP across. He can stay away from Cesaro.
CC has just taken so much space.
Combination. No, there's not. Cesaro walks up C and finds all that space. They're gonna be able to basically force them onto A.
Yeah, there's 4 people here.
Blocking sight.
It wasn't someone else. Pin flash to find one. So Bodhi takes him down, and 2 are falling. 2 to fall as well. And Kobos TPs it directly into Rice Cake.
2v2.
Is this how Zonk falls map 1?
The plant will come in for Zonk.
Dax gets hit by CZ.
Walking out.
Last player standing.
Challenge is on 1.
Out.
That's gonna be it.
And that's how Delete haters bring it back?
Guys. Wow. What a comeback.
Defenders win. What did I say?
This was 12-8 for Zonk.
This was 7-1 for Zonk.
It was 7-1 as well.
This was 7-1.
Wow.
I mean, what do you think was the big turning point in that game?
Probably Cesaro getting what, 41 there?
okay. Other than Cesaro getting 41, where was the point where you're like, oh yeah, they're back at this?
Well, as I said, that point where they won that pistol 8-5, they were right back into the game, and then at 12-8, Kobos started to cool off, and I think that allowed W Delete haters to get back into this game and bring it to OT and win. That was a crazy comeback.
I imagine it was stressful, Pin Flash. That was a great game to watch. But we're going to jump to a quick 5-minute break while we wait for the teams to take a quick break after that one. We're going to be jumping to Lotus after this with WDH starting on defense.
Another 3-site map. It's going to be fun.
Will be. I imagine it will be. I think no break for us. We will be giving a break to the players, so as we kind of I guess break down a little bit of that map. Do you think that like there was anything Zonk could have done better that really could have helped them win that game?
In those last couple of rounds right before OT, Zonk were giving a lot of first bloods to the side of W Delete haters really early on, which I think might have cost them a couple of those rounds. They're just taking a lot of solo fights, and especially against Zora, you don't want to be doing that. Zora will take those fights and he will win them. 40-16 for Zora.
40-16 is crazy.
8 first bloods.
Give me one moment. 207-449. I have all in on WDH. I was not joking about that. Will I regret it? Probably. But I need Pin Flash to win.
Hey, I'll join you.
I have donated every Hooch buck I have. Wait, / Hooch point. What is it? Hooch _ oh, point balance. In case you don't believe me. Just in case you don't believe me. I have all in. I can. Yeah, but like 9,000 is not the same as 200,000.
Hey. Look, I only have 9,000.
Yes. All in on Zonk, please, Alex. I need something from this. Not 1.05. 20 times is crazy on the reward. Alright, what was the time? 9 o'clock?
The only thing I'm a little bit worried about here is that map was W Delete haters map pick, and so they did look a little bit shaky, especially in those early rounds. So if that was their map pick, I'm wondering how Lotus is going to be, a map that they're not too comfortable on.
This is also a map that MVT was pretty strong on it, and I'm pretty sure they slammed him on this one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling really great about my bet. I don't know about you.
Hey, I bet the same. I'm sure they can do it.
Did you not play on your thing? On Haven and Abyss? Who'd you play? I watched you play someone on Lotus and y'all kind of slammed him. I don't remember who. I thought it was MBT. But apparently I'm gaslighting today. You haven't played Lotus? Oh, okay, well. I'm just gaslighting today, apparently. Who knows what I'm yapping about. See, this is why I don't go off of memory, and I usually have my research sheet, but I don't have a research sheet for y'all. So, I don't... Who's T-Rex? They're trash? That's crazy. Wild comms coming out from a T-Rex player. Yeah, the fact that they didn't pick Sunset was wild, but I guess they haven't done the research to know that you're terrible at Sunset. Who knows? Alright, well, I guess going in... Ooh, more people have bet. Oh, let's go. Who all in? Let's see this. Wait,
yeah, you got a 1.5x.
Sierra. Oh no, it wasn't Sierra. It was Hoy. Just tired. Oh, thank you all for donating your points to me. Thank you so much. I know that we're probably gonna fix this sunset. It's actually Galaxy Brain. Yeah, but I've watched you play Sunset, Pin Flash. Let's just say you should start dodging it in ranked. Not your Lotus. Never can get respect. I mean, I didn't go too hard into you and Pin Flash on that in that last map. I was nice. I don't think we ever got to like see him get a kill though, so maybe I should have been meaner. Pin Flash is good. Sunset. That's a special talent, honestly. How you manage that?
Team flashing as Gecko has to be one of the hardest things to do.
You have to try to do that. Like, that is a skill, honestly. You know what? Props to you for being able to do that, Pin Flash. I don't think I could.
That's true. I respect you for that. You say you never get respect? That's how you get respect.
I respect you for being able to troll your teammates so hard that you can flash him as Gecko. Wait, Sierra, I need you to find this clip. I need you to go and look for that clip because that is great. I need that clip in my life. It doesn't exist? Was it not on your stream? Oh, this wasn't on stream. This was like in a game. This is bullying. Okay, that's just me.
One enemy remains.
That's just me, Zendikar. What the fuck? That's terrible.
That could be an exclamation mark for both of them.
For real. Also, Pin Flash, we loved your "let's go kill this little fucker." That was a great com. Alright, good luck, Pin Flash.
Good luck, good luck.
Okay, alright, as we're... And your, It was... Here, I'll just message you.
Ultra slow-mo.
I think the best part is like CZ is actively dodging bullets as well.
Yeah.
Like doesn't even I think it just like subconsciously starts dodging bullets. Like doesn't even realize that they're there. That is great. Poor Dax.
Poor Dax.
Also, pull up a compilation of every time that they pulled out util on A short or A long and died.
Alright, we're loading in. Okay.
Oh, okay. W. We're getting back into this map, and Pin Flash on Raze is not something I really ever expected to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't have to see it.
I feel like he's trolling us here.
Oh, he 100% is. He's gonna be playing KO? I don't know. Wait, what is he playing here?
Gecko, probably?
Is he actually playing Raze? Yeah, I would expect Breach as well.
Flash initiator.
I almost feel like he's actually gonna play Raze.
That would be very interesting. I'd love to see it.
Maybe he'll play Gecko and we get to see him team flash Sazora. That'd be great. Deadlock?
That'd be fun.
We don't have a Deadlock.
Hey, I'm down for the Deadlock.
Oh yeah, there's a Breach. Okay. Dex isn't a Viper player? I mean, I'm not gonna disagree, but like, who else would play it? Who else are you putting on there, Sierra? He's a player Viper. A waterfall
Viper on
push
Lotus is one of the easier Viper maps.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can play it on specifically that map.
I guess that's fair. But I'm pretty sure this is like a normal thing that Dax does. Like, this is the only map he plays smokes. Because we're getting into round 1.
No one's on A.
There.
It's just completely open.
I didn't even see that.
There.
No, it looks like they got one rotating.
Yeah,
rotating.
there's come one over there.
It looks like a maybe
Alright,
a
we got
fast hit on
troop
B.
trips. Oh, no. He's playing B. A is completely open. Doesn't
Well,
look
that's a
like
choice.
going though.
Flash gonna come out and it's gonna spot 2 players, and
Wow.
Sazora getting aggressive on C. Finds one Saboti to pick up the first kill. Now Blind's gonna come out.
Hey,
Rice Cake's able to pick up Hoi, but takes damage in the meantime. Pin Flash to open up the door.
this is chaos.
Rice Cake falls. Pin Flash still trying to find one, but I mean, they've got control of
Look
bomb
at
right
the
now.
space. The map is flipped.
Last player standing.
2 more to fall. I'm crazy to pick up a double kill in this round. He's looking strong already for
What a pistol.
Delete haters.
That was an excellent push out. See,
Gun here.
so we're already on the Vandal. Is the lack of A gonna be a pattern? Surely not, right? Yeah, Takina's playing it this round.
Probably not. Wait, am I able to close spread? I think I can close spread, right?
Yes, this should do.
1 year. Hey, I can.
This is my spot.
There you
Look
go.
at that. Very cool. I'm cool now. Alright, flash coming out from Saboti. Able to spot 1.
Yeah, they're all towards C here.
First map went through alligators, score 14. Saboti finds it, but 10 Flash and Sazora to shut down 2 of the players from Zonk. They're holding on to C with their dear life. Pushing back these players, trying to take C.
chaotic.
Hoi to find
Hoi
1,
getting
Hoi to find
2.
2. Takina.
Those are big kills.
Hoi. They're stuck on C site. Challengers looking for a fight.
Last player standing.
For it as well. Able to
Spike
pick up 1
down,
kill.
C.
They've done so much damage onto these guns.
It's a
Looks
good
to do
eco.
more.
They got 3 here.
They're able to hold on to 2. Dang. I mean,
This
they're
bonus is gonna be a little bit shaky here.
they could. Yeah, they're forcing rifles.
Yeah, they're
Only
just gonna
bonus.
buy into it.
I mean, they can. I mean, yeah.
This is a big round for Zonk here. If Zonk can win this, Delete haters are gonna be forced onto it. Oh no, they're not even gonna be forced onto the eco. This is great econ management from Delete haters.
They still have rifles in hand because they saved that last one. They're holding it on. Jax tries to find space with this wall, but this Omen were able to slow them down. Prevent them from pushing across, and Sazora just jumps out, finds one under the dash.
Catches Dax. Dax was turned around there. I had no idea that push was coming.
This way.
And Sazora holding it on.
Just get
They
out.
try to hunt them down. Here it is. I mean, they've got breakable open, crazed. Looking for 1. Kobos almost finds their head. She's able to hold onto her life. They're trying to hit C here, but I mean, nothing is being given. Hoist grabs orb, gets shot down by Crazed.
Shot. Smoke faded at the perfect time.
Pavlash holding on to this stun.
It's a big lurk.
It's easy.
You have to break that trip.
Walks into the trip first. Gets spotted by the cam.
And they're all
they all
rotating
leave.
over. A
That's
is
enough.
free.
30 seconds left.
Smoke coming
Very
out on
quick
C to
rotates coming
sell
from
this.
Delete haters.
Challenger's gonna leave as well. They've got to get this bomb down though at this point.
Yeah,
They've
they
got
need to
full
push on.
site control.
They're going
They
B.
hear Challenger leaving, and Sazora's looking for this fight.
There's 10 seconds left.
Able to take Challenger
to
off
get
of
the
the
bomb down.
board. They're taking B, and they're walking directly into Sazora and the rest of their
You need
team.
to plan.
Trying to get this plan out. Kawabashi able to pick up 1, Crazy to find the
It
trade.
does
They
come
get
in,
bombed
but at the
down.
cost of their round.
Where was the plan on A?
They weren't expecting such a heavy rotate from Delete haters. That's the only explanation. They were expecting
this is-
2 people to still be A.
And the cam. There's the cam. Oh, I didn't catch the cam. But the cam caught him as well.
Missing the trip. A little bit of nerves coming in from challengers. And again, only 1 A. Their A has been so weak.
Yeah, but it hasn't been spotted yet. Like, I don't think Zonk's realized it. haven't done a full A
They're
hit against the League.
looking at A.
Yeah, they've got 2 players over here now. Craze finds 3 off of the
That is a big
eye.
eye.
Oh, let's try to find something. Takita's still setting up on A.
And look at this space on C. They know it's going to be A or B here.
They're just holding on. I mean, look how slow Zonk is.
Not ready yet.
Rotate.
Shadows traveling.
Very careful. Looks like the hit is going to start.
They're ready for it. Crazy's gonna get
Craze
spotted
out
by
in the open. How is he alive?
Line. Hoy gets taken down. Cesora able to pick up that kill. The Craze falls on sight. And Cesora's last alive. Kobos tries to hold it down. That's able to take out Cesora.
Spike planted.
And this Viper
Is
wall
this
able to
turned
help
into
them.
a 4v2 for Zonk?
They've got to find something. All back into tree here. 4 players in
Or
tree. I mean, they've got a smoke here, but they can just spray out of it. They've got mollies to work off of.
The plant is down in the best position for this. This is very hard for the lead handers.
Coming out. Bryce
That's
Cake
done
able to
his
pick up
big.
1, able to pick up 2. Swings for more. Finds a 3rd. Looking for a Dax as well, but doesn't get spotted. Pin Flash to shut it down.
What a
And
3k for Bryce Cake.
WDH picking up by 4k. Just clutch the round.
Wow. That
Easy
stun
use.
and that flash was huge. Head flash was big. He wants respect, and it's clear he can get it for this round.
Yeah,
was a
he
great
deserves it
round.
for that.
Keep backseating everyone, and it's not helpful because you're just like Kobos needs to think. Also, I think it was Kobos that said, "Don't all sit in the same spot to line up for breach stun," and then we all sat in the same spot and lined up for breach stun.
Yeah, like we should have had people
Let's
playing
not
like
sit
the,
4 and tree.
like,
At least
most
open door and
extreme
1 person reposition main.
spots. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're just dead. Even if they just flash instead
Do you
of
have any
stunning.
util there?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Turret, maybe?
Like, let's
Challenger should be baiting us the hardest because he has ult.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Molly's also. Challenger should be
Yeah.
last in post plants.
Alright, you want to do here, Kobos?
I think we run it back. Fight for A.
Okay.
They're gonna fight for it this time, I think.
Okay.
just
So
remember,
yeah,
go
yeah,
fast.
Right there.
Don't sit
Right
for like
there.
30 seconds because we did that 3rd round as well. And Challenger was just completely alone without any info.
Yep.
Almost feels like Zonk's falling apart.
Alright, come here. Wait, throw a nade. I think it's worth using here. Sabo, Skyflash shouldn't be like normal. I'm going to TP across.
Right
Challenger,
there.
can you break
Right
the
there.
eye lens up here?
Yeah.
If Neon slides across, can we Skyflash front rubble and swing with it, drop orb, raise wall?
Yep. Okay. Raise
Yes.
ult or raise wall?
No.
Wall.
Raise it as in me wall.
Nothing B main.
I don't know where
They move
that
their
eye
eye.
is.
Tapping wall up.
I'm holding tree.
Okay, dropping orb.
Be clear. You ready to raise all hit?
Yeah, I'm ready. What?
Smoke stairs.
You have lines? Ready?
Could be a retake. Maybe save ult.
Okay.
Post. We have. We're good. Care drop.
Nothing
On
backside.
flank.
Cypher setup here.
Cypher's drop.
Heaven. You can ult.
Some flank.
Spike planted.
Heaven dead. They're flanking heavy.
Shadows
Yeah.
Blink.
I can. Blending flank. Flank. Don't peek, Dex. Don't peek.
Done.
Pull up when you.
Something drop here.
Neon door.
Okay, I'm dropped.
2 there. 2 there.
2? Okay, have we seen 3? 1 haven't I heard. They jumped up.
Taking sight.
I'm dropped right now.
One door, Omen.
1 tree.
Fight sight.
2 backside, one more. Yeah, 30.
Last player standing.
Nice. Last
Left
sight.
one on
Enemy
site.
remaining.
Bomb's danger ping.
I didn't come here to die.
You got
Do you have it?
No, he's at time.
No. Okay.
Good job.
And what a way to win that round.
Wow. Cesora getting the ace, but it's not enough. There's just no time. What a
rough.
crazy round.
I mean, any kind of big things you've noticed coming out from Zonk in that last round while we were listening to him?
Zong got sight for free again. but their post plan was so disconnected.
This goes here.
You see everyone fighting and it's all 1v1s. I feel like they need a bit more, I don't know, playing together, fighting together.
Well,
They just gave
we're
Zora
walking down
fight.
the mound maybe while fighting together. We're trying to fight
Yeah, this
someone
is
on B,
good.
but there's no one there. Well, ult coming out from challengers, trying to push these players off of B, and they're gonna, or off of C, excuse me, and they're gonna have to leave.
Yeah, site's free here.
Free, but bomb still hasn't gone down. They're slow on taking the site. They could have prevented it if they were,
Spike planted.
Delete heaters were fast enough.
Look at this face CT here. And the ult on site. This is so hard. The map's flipped here.
But a fade ult coming out from Craze could help him find it. Challenger trying to spot out of CT. He gets spotted. Craze to grab a second
Craze
kill.
going crazy.
Looking for a third onto Hoy.
Pen Flash gets the
Holding
team
down
kill.
CT by themselves. Finds a third kill.
Craze.
Enemy remaining.
Looking for it. Zora finds the first one. Zach's able to pick up one. Able to take out Crazed. It's a round for Delete haters.
Craze getting 3 there was massive. And I think Pen Flash might have gotten the team kill there. I'm not 100% sure. But
Oh, I didn't spot it.
that was a great round from Crazed.
Yeah, I mean that was massive holding on to CT there. If I'm Zonk here, I don't even know mentally how great I'm doing. I mean, you heard him kind of in those clear comms.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting beaten down by a lot of individual plays because they're giving a lot of 1v1s, and that's gotta be draining.
Yeah.
Getting killed over and over by the same people.
Working their way down B, and smoke's coming out. Is blinded out,
Going in.
and Hoy trying to
Like
climb
a
here.
shorty.
Able to not take Kreese
No.
out. Kreese stays there alive. Sabodi to find 2
Sabodi.
though. Massive kills. Racecake stuck on rubble, gets found by
Racecake,
Kobos.
yeah, like-
Pinflash swings on
It's
the
a
stairs,
2v2
finds
here.
one. Able to separate their players. If they can find Kobos by his lonesome on site, this could be massive. Pinflash
There's
does
still a
have
minute
the
to work
ult.
with here.
One
Kobos
enemy
just
Utility,
remaining.
and able to take
Oh.
Kobos off the
Spike down
board.
A.
It's a big kill.
Has to keep their life.
Oh,
Almost
that was
falls.
close.
Opens up door.
This
They've
is
got
very
control of
winnable.
bomb here.
Guarding
to
here.
Rotate over to Pin Flash. They're going to be high and low here. But will they expect a
Right
rotate
there.
around coming out from challengers?
30
I think
seconds
just
left.
Give him information. I think they're worried about B upper still.
Starting to turn around. They're holding it.
Awesome. And Takina able to take out challenger.
That got
6-1
close.
Right now for lead haters.
It's 6-1. This is a big round. I think Zonk need to win this round. I feel like they aren't pressuring B enough. They're putting that Sky Flash in early round, and then they're just leaving B open. They're never working anyone up. I'd like to see them put a lurk in there this round and try to work up, especially since the Cypher isn't putting a trip on B. Obviously they don't know that, but that lurk could go massive. They're just leaving it open.
Tech and Brazil. But it's going to be B. B for Brazil, maybe. Always trying to find the space. They're going to be careful of CZ on the other side of this door, though, as they open up the door.
They need to
He's
pinch
just
it.
waiting for him, but the pinch coming out, trying to fight under Kobos.
Rice Cake
Blind's
getting
going to
2.
shut down Zora.
Zora lives for so long there.
But 2 coming out from Rice Cake, though.
Those are big kills.
Rice Cake. Coming off the speed with Pin Flash.
Das getting the big lurk up A.
Able to find.
Just running back.
Gets spotted by the trip. Takes a little bit of damage as well. Takina looking for this information of where they could be. A lurk up from Dax would be huge here. Looks for one, but not able to find it. Takina shuts it down. Information
A little
coming
bit of
out.
whipping.
Cage triggered.
Lost. Trying to get this bomb down. Worried about
30
Just
seconds
Patrick.
left.
fight. Gets hit with a stun. Kina holding it down.
There's 20 seconds left. They're going B? And the read's good,
Separated.
but there's a breach ult here.
Oh, coming out. It's gonna get
There's
hit.
10 seconds
Kobos.
left.
Flash
10
blind
seconds
coming
left.
out, but Kobos
One enemy
is
Kobos is
blinded by it.
Spike down B.
They've just got to
Kobos
run at this
does not
point.
have a good time.
Now
No
just
time
trying
left.
to get this bomb down. It's gonna get
And
started,
W
but it's
delete
not
haters.
enough time.
On 7. Another Brazil, this time for the other side.
Brazil.
You can trust my bots. They only malfunctioned that one
Sorry, I had to.
time. Here.
Wow. I'm not sure how Zonk are gonna get back into this. I feel like they're just getting outshot. They're losing all of their fights. It's gonna be hard, but I feel like it needs to start with exploiting B. B has been so weak for W delete haters. And I don't think a B rush is...
Pin flash with the stun almost catches one off guard. So utility usage from him has been great so far in this game. Okay, trying to hold it down. Zora looking for one. It's found by Kobos though. Puts him low on health.
That is
Rice
a
cake
big
in the
kill for
corner.
Kobos.
If they don't check him,
They don't
this
check.
could be massive. He's got to look for at least
The trigger
two here.
discipline. Gotta get 2.
Hold it
For so
down.
long here.
He's just waiting. Here's the
Just
door
wait,
open.
wait.
Looking for Hoy.
There's the second.
Waiting for more. Is he getting greedy
Don't get
here?
greedy.
No, he's not. Finds
There
two,
he goes.
looking for a third on a dash.
trigger
It's shut
discipline
down.
fast.
And Kobos with another kill into pin flash.
Somehow this is still a 2v2.
Wow. Kina. And crazed for this game. But it's going to be Kobos and Saboti on the side of Zonk.
30 seconds left.
Plant will come in.
Gets this plant down. Grace looking for some information off of the dog, but nothing.
Cage triggered.
Eye coming out. Kina climbing onto the site with these smokes.
player
Kobos gets
standing.
spotted through the smoke by
does-
Crazed. And a 1v2 for Saboti here. Hold it down. They're going to separate. Crazed finds the first fight. But it's going to be Takina to finish it off. And it's 8-1 for delete haters.
What a round from Rice Cake. The trigger discipline went massive.
Wakina.
And that's
They
gotta be
study.
tilting for Zonk, especially
And then
being
we will
down
die.
8-1 now. To just not clear that corner. I feel like the mental on their side can't be good. I feel like almost they need to sit in spawn and take a breather for a couple of seconds before starting this round. They just need to chin up and get back into it. This is still winnable. It was 8-1 last game, and we know what happened there.
Cover going out.
Smoke's coming out on B now. Cody with the flash. They're fighting Rubble here. Able to
Big
take
kill for
down
Hoy.
Craze, hunting for more, but Cesura
Double stunned.
stuns. Fitting anything from happening. Hoy still hunting down a kill. And they're gonna hide from him. Keep their lives.
Again,
Now the
no
util
net
comes
coming in.
First one found.
They're
Pin
just
flash
looking
and
to
Cesura
move
off
here.
of the board. And yeah, I mean, they're just looking for guns. 2 players
And
on
A
five
is
for
free.
delete haters. And no answers just yet from Zonk. For Zonk, sorry.
Spike planted.
Cage triggered.
This is a great round from Zonk. They exploited the weakness of B, just punched right through, got their picks. This is a
Kobos down though.
One enemy
Kina
remaining.
to fall from
with
Dax.
the knife out. That's
Up to Rice Cake, walking through the smoke, looking the wrong way.
a
Dax
great
shuts
round
him
from
down.
Zonk.
I don't know
And
about
again-
you, like, I'm getting a little deja vu.
Yeah. Another
They
2
too.
here and a pistol.
They
Zonk are not out of this yet.
No, they're not. But this is also Zong's attack half. I mean, they're gonna be going into defense, and it better be their strong suit.
Yeah, we're hoping. With the double controller, it is a little better on the defender side.
Kobos for a TP play directly into the smoke. Wait, you know you could just do that.
Going out.
I don't need to use the hold, but okay.
I don't know if
Hold
he's
comes
expected
out.
here though.
No, I mean this is great timing. If they can pick up Trace at the very least, Kobos finds one, hunting for a second kill.
It's a freebie.
Life. That blind coming out towards Takina. Doesn't
flank
expect
is
two players
massive, though.
back. Hoy trying to get on this
Hoy-
box but fails.
Jeez.
I mean, Hoy is really just first mini box right.
One enemy
He did pick up
remaining.
one. Pin Flash and Zazora to pick up one as well. It's all up to Challenger,
Yeah,
who doesn't stay alive for much longer. And the chances for a 8-4 half are gone for Song.
Yeah, we've always got the 9-3 curse. But
Last round
I don't
before
know.
the switch. No
Zong-
point saving. Veto.
have they lurked? They've lurked once at least with Challenger, and they won that round. Round was huge.
Yeah, sure.
But I feel like they need to lurk more here. Challenge.
Yeah.
Zazora is just giving space. Like they're all grouped up here. There we go. Kobos is looking for the lurk this round. This is good. And 4 of the W Delete haters are on B. They're looking to push out here.
They're just waiting. Biding their time, using this Viper smoke. Find some space. Zazora is able to take down the turret and threaten a B main walk up. They rotate over towards C. Coming out.
Dog
from
coming in.
haters. Jumps out, and they're worried about that box finally.
Caution here.
Fortunately, he's not in that corner.
They're clearing behind one of their players.
They're so scared. Crazed backs up.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke coming out from Rice Cake. They're not ready for 2 players already out. Rice Cake looking for the kills on
They're
them.
just
They're
playing
gonna
for the
give it up.
retake here.
It's a
Where are
5v5
they?
retake. Thank God Sierra's not here. First thing you mentioned.
Spike planted.
They're flooding.
Craze finds one, but Sabodi and Kobos to answer back. And Pen Flash to find one.
Wait,
Zora
big.
trying to get as many kills as he can through this attacker Killjoy. And Dax, last player alive, finds one on a Pen Flash, but it's got to deal with Zora a little bit too much. And we're looking at a 10-2 half for Delete haters.
Yeah, this was just
Switching sides.
crazy from Zazora and the side of W Elite haters. They're just getting so much space. It looked like they were pushing out almost every round. And they just weren't getting punished. They weren't getting caught. They just got a bunch of free space. And the flanks coming in just unchecked. Zazora already 18 kills after 12 rounds.
Okay, Kobos, what's the plan?
I think we just run the old pistol where we have 4A with C retake, but Dex, make sure you put your orb on C and then Challenger play there.
Free playing to hold.
Wait,
your
Challenger,
block.
do you have time to set up C, Challenger, and then play A, like just mollies on C? No, we're just holding, because they're going to swing this, I think we just stand here.
Okay, I'm gonna go sheriff then.
Yeah. We play to get a kill or two before the Omen
after we kill him,
smoke
we can
pops
wall
up. Yeah, we kill him and then we just chill.
Boy, I don't want you talking, by the way. Just focus on shooting them. You fucking got this.
Got it.
Sorry I don't have better advice.
Heard, coach.
Yes, this should do.
Here.
Well, you heard him. Are we still coming? Oh,
Oh.
okay. Sorry, I wasn't. You
I thought that was
the
the round.
last time. I mean, I wasn't sure if you're doing a full
Okay.
comms round.
Looks like we're just edging and
Here.
looks like it's a B rush for the side of W Delete haters.
Bring them down.
And there's only one player here in that Killjoy. The turret that has more HP than we think. Zora using a full 6 bullets. And this is a B to C here. This is a wild round.
What am I watching? Zora leading his team directly towards Dax, but it's gonna be crazy to swing and take out Dax off the board.
Wow. What is this round? Look at the flank. There's 3 people here.
Kobas fighting for some more off of this flank. They've got full control of CT. Hoy looking for one, but it's hit flash. One
flash
bullet,
on 1 HP.
1 health.
Will just get grazed through a wall.
Hoy to fall.
Zora.
Zora's looking for kills. They're hunting down these last players. Everyone's gonna fall, and it's 11-2 for delete.
What a round. Can we get a replay on that KJ turret? That thing had to have more HP than we thought.
Oh, he just missed. He just missed.
Those turrets will get you.
That goes there.
Got the slow-mo.
That's. You know what? Maybe he deserved it after the 41 kills.
Looking for a slower round from the side of WDH. We're just walking up A here.
Looking for some space. I don't know what that copy pasta was, but I was fully ready to commit to it. Always sitting behind here. Looking for something.
On my way.
Looks like it's a trap play on A off of the sky contact.
Sitting on Rubble's able to
But
find
Hoy
Hoy,
just gets
though.
spotted out.
I'm out of here.
Cares
It's
about
one a
your
little
trap
too
and you're
wide.
dead. And they're gonna be leaving, going over towards C. It's only Dax expecting this. He's the first one to rotate over.
And they know the KJ's not here.
Utility falls.
Alarm bot was down.
Dax is looking for one.
Oh,
almost gets caught with utility out again.
Cage triggered.
Also had utility out. Survive from Ollie coming out. They're flooding out of this.
Yeah, they come.
Kobos finds one,
Kobos
finds
gets
two.
two.
Zora gets one on a Kobos though.
My stinger doesn't do that.
What do I have to do to get that stinger? Rice Cake finds one. Zora with his third of the
We're in
round.
1v1 here.
It's Rice Cake.
Can Challenger do it?
Looking for Rice for challengers. It's gonna be Rice Cake to finish it. And we're on match point for delete haters.
Point.
This is a slaughtering. Zonk has to... I don't even know what they can do in this scenario. They need to push something, I think. Get aggressive, get some guns. But it's gonna be tough. And
Whatever they're doing, I like
you just have to take this round by round.
But I mean, this could be the last round. There may not be two to work with. So Zora with this outlaw has been deadly so far. They're looking for something. They're just waiting. I mean, it seems like they expect some sort of aggression coming out from Zonk, and I mean, it's happened. They found some rebel control, but they're not moving past in the lobby.
The Spectre is on range. I don't know if I like this position from Hoy with this gun.
There.
Yeah, he just gets picked off. And they're just running back to C here. C is completely open. The Killjoy is water, but will be able to run onto site.
Free space for delete haters as they're trying to close out this series. Remember, this isn't just a match point. This is series point. This is going to push Zonk to lower finals. I mean, got to win this one here first. Zonk trying to hold it down, and I going to come out. A blind coming out as well.
Gets
They're looking
off.
for it.
What is
Rice
this
Cake
crosshair?
with the crosshair of a century. Able to pick up one. Has to find Dox. That's it.
That's the
it's
last
13-2. And we're going to be seeing Zonk tomorrow in the lower finals.
What a game from W Delete Haters. Just absolutely demolishing. But I don't know if
This is
Cesaro's
the man you
happy.
lost to, by the way. That's the man you lost to. Imagine getting 2 clips in one series. Not only did he get clipped on the window, he also got clipped with missing a turret.
And still drops what?
It still drops like
65 kills over the
something
series?
like that. I don't know. What did he get in that last one?
I don't know.
I didn't see that.
He had 18 at the half. I know that much.
I didn't see the actual number. There's 41 in the first one. I just remember that, which is wild. But it looks like, yeah, 24. Okay, yeah, so 65 is right. Yeah, 65. Unless it's a turret, then it's 0. As long as you aren't shooting a turret or standing in mid outside of window, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Unless he doesn't get the kill. Actually, no. You know what? I do say that he still got the kill in window.
He
That's all I'm
did.
saying.
He did do that.
But I mean, what a series coming out from both teams. It's going to be Delete Haters moving on to the finals. I think we'll see Pin Flash here tomorrow. But I mean, it's Zonk moving on to lower finals. They still have one more chance. And I mean, what are your kind of thoughts coming out of that map? How do you feel about Zonk after that?
I feel like Zonk's mental might have just waned away after that first map. A really tough loss. 12-8. They were up 8-1 to 12-8 and just couldn't quite edge out the map. And then on Lotus, it looked like they just, their mental was boomed. They just didn't know what to do. And it was, I don't know, if that first map had gone cleaner, I feel like Lotus would have been way closer.
Well, I mean, thank you for your analysis. Do you have any kind of final thoughts before we move to a break before the next game?
W Delete Haters, Sisora. you better be thanking Sisora. He's brought you across the line, especially on the first map. That was crazy.
No, wait, pause. I'm sorry. Wait, real quick. I gotta call this man out. I'm posting this in stream chat real quick. For those of you who don't get to see our channel, I got to capture a clip. CZ versus turret. Who will win? Apparently the turret does. Wild comms coming out from a reserver, but I love it anyway. Love the trash talk. But yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll see you sometime later this weekend. But it was fun casting with you.
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right, and we're gonna get the next caster in here. But we're gonna jump to a quick break between games as we get the next game set up. I am rigging matches, so we get the next game set up, and we'll be back after a little bit.
Oh wait, is this the highlights?
Wait, we got highlights? Oh, let's go. Hello, welcome back. Thank you very much. I thought we were going to jump straight into highlights, but we do have some highlights for you. Before that, I want to do a quick introduction. You've already met him before. It's Ulius J from Crib. How you doing, Ulius?
I'm doing really, really good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, especially after that last map. I got the cast with Bike. That was super fun. And, you know, I'm ready for this next one.
Yeah, it sounded like a good time. Really, like, energetic matches happening there.
Definitely. I'm also excited for MVP versus Slow. You got any predictions?
Myself, I mean, I'm like, I'll always play the numbers here. MBT is always going to be a favorite team to win. But SLO, I've seen, like, at times if they can get the right conditions, they get the maps that they like. They cook pretty hard.
All right, it is the sexiest man west of the Red Sea. This is very true. Thank you very much, Potato. But wait, we do have highlights, right? All right, awesome. No sound. Oh, it's okay. You get to see beautiful mini mop hopping.
Mini mopping.
Swap. Sunset with slow starting on defense and Ascent with slow starting on defense as well. I mean, it seems everyone loves defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like, we want to get our leg up. Defense is going to be where our preset strategies and communication is going to strive. Obviously, we're going to be banning banning Lotus against SLO. SLO are going to ban Abyss against MVT. So we're definitely playing in mind of like what each other's teams are good and bad at.
Well, I mean, let's start talking about that first map we've got on the board, Haven. Is there anything you really kind of expect coming into Haven?
I'm gonna give Slow the leg up in the early game for sure. Not to say that Lotus and Haven are the same, but 3-site maps tend to have a little bit more emphasis on utility usage, and SLO's had a really good track record of good utility, timing-wise, specifically.
All right. Well, I mean, I kind of expect to see maybe not 4 people down long every time, maybe some A short action. But I mean, I hope. I know MVT's kind of always been a team that's been really strong, and Slow's a team that really loves coordination. You'll see they coordinate really well. So I think this would be a really good matchup for them. Sunset, I'm a little worried for Slow, though. I think Sunset's a really strong map for MVT. I really don't think it's going to be a good one for Slow.
As much of a post-plant map that Sunset is, I know early season MVT, they've had some struggles with their post-plant procedure, but they've hammered down on that later on, and I think they brought that together. Sunset's going to be a pretty good map for them.
All right, and finally Ascent. I mean, I think that's one I'm really excited for. I think that's going to be a good one if we get to see the famous MVT rundown on Eco. It'll be interesting. But first, we're going to start out on Haven here. There's some interesting comps coming out from them. We see the Gecko we don't generally get to see, and the double flash out of Slow.
Yeah, I mean, Ultra's Gecko is pretty lethal, especially taking in mind that coordination that they have going for them. Double Initiator is going to serve to really like show how much coordination that Silly Little Operas have on their side. MVT, on the other hand, they have, of course, very, very comfortable picks here, and comfort does not necessarily hinder a good team composition. We've got some really strong teams from both sides here, especially with Woodrow on that breach is absolutely surgical.
Yeah, I mean, he's really strong. It does kind of worry me about the double flash. I understand bringing it for like the information out of the Gecko, but I'm worried that they're too focused on entering and they're going to struggle in the post-plant hold.
I see.
This goes here.
We're getting into the first round here, though. Any thoughts on the kind of pre-round 1 setup that they've got?
Oh, this is a nice spot.
I mean, this is what you expect to see, right? Spreading out the Sentinel util, especially when you have a Cypher like this. Just checking to see what SLO is looking to do on these attack rounds. MVT are looking more for feeling out the vibe of what this half is going to be for them, rather than directly moving for a counter strat early on.
Here.
Early on, we get the volley of util, right? Fighting for this A main space. That smoke down sewers, just denying the information as best as they can.
So slow coming out of Slow, which is very ironic. I'm very aware.
I'd say iconic, if anything.
It is iconic. It's going to spot 2. It's holding it here with the Sheriff. Able to pick up 1, though.
I got the spike.
Oh, just gets away.
Seeing a little bit of team play coming from MVT as well. The combination with that shock dart. Gonna get a little bit of contact here down in sewers. That stun's gonna come right away. Just Tired pushing up for it, but Richu's ready for it with the headshot kill.
And as they back away, they've been able to pull a lot of these defenders over towards A, but you still have Zon careful on the other side of the map not to give up too much space, and it looks like they're going for a B hit here. Directly into this util, but it's going to be Echo to start it off, and Zon to walk out of Garage for the first kill. He's looking for it.
Cage triggered.
Able to get out.
There it is. Both sides making sure there's no advantage given. Lane immediately pushing up long, shooting off that cam, peeking Zon, but Zon gets the right-click kill onto Lane. Traded out by Fire Spirit, though.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but LCR is there to defend the C site. Echo Heli doesn't know that they're pinched in right now. Woodrow's going to guarantee.
Stun.
Yeah.
Woodrow.
LCR going for the knife.
Can you even hate on him?
I mean,
you can't even.
When in Rome, you know?
When in Rome, indeed. I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. He didn't hit it, though. He wasn't even close.
No, I mean, we had Woodrow guarantee that round win for us by living up. Gotta have some content for the fans, you know?
Well, not just that, the stun as well was massive.
Absolutely.
Even, let's say, Woodrow swung and died. He doesn't clear Sierra fast enough because of that stun.
Right, absolutely.
Scanning ahead.
Here we go again. MBT up 1-0 here. Are going to be in their buy round. Minimoth on the Vandal. Grabs the headshot on Delane. Doesn't even get traded out with that stun coming in. SLO already down with Echo Healy onto 1 HP. They're going to push this B-side anyway. The flash has come out. The stun protection is there. Echo Healy still gets one despite being 1 HP. The trades come in. Minimoth grabs 3. 3 versus 1. And just tired to pick it up. They are going to get the plant down and their picks. SLO have made a good eco round for themselves, but what an insane round that was from Minimoth.
Absolutely. I mean, they played incredibly well, but I also think Zon walking up to Raj and grabbing Echo. Echo? No, Ivy? Whoever he.
I think it was Ivy.
Maybe it was Ivy. I don't remember. It's one of them. Oh, you're right. I did forget about Pub. Pub is the best initiator. Right in front of Tired. But no, I mean, I think that was a huge kill right there coming out of Zon. I think getting that space, recognizing so early that hey, they're not hard committing. They're looking for some space as possible. B, let me see if I can't find something at a garage. Was huge coming out of him. I think he played it incredibly well, and it shows the discipline from MVT to not just all rotate.
Absolutely. Heading into this next round, Minimoth is already on the operator. What an insane investment heading into bonus here.
Slow walk up. As they try to take. I keep saying slow walk up and slow immediately. But I mean they're gonna deny some information, which I mean rotating after denying that information is wild.
Yeah, bit of a misplay. We do have the Sentinel util on A anyway. There's no value to be found in that in this particular round. Jump spotting long. We do get the contact there. We've seen 4. Entries are gonna come. Yeah. He's gonna be able to get out of sight, but Lane gets through the smoke. We're gonna get 2. Sierra left alone backside, does grab 1. What's gonna get traded out maybe? Yes, there it is.
Stayed on way too long, and as Zon falls, I mean that's some good damage though coming out from MBT. They didn't deny the plant, but they did do a good job of taking 2 guns off the board or dealing some.
We're gonna see
Sierra surviving this long. It is insane.
Sierra standing on business, and SLO just have to respect that for a few extra seconds. Let Sierra reload, and then they'll finally get that kill. Yeah, we'll come into the clear comms round here.
We got Spike over at A.
Or they might just die.
Ultra, come fast.
Oh, yeah, just insta-blind. Just insta-blind.
Yeah, just insta-blind. Backlight.
Play. We're probably playing. Yeah.
Let me go in. I can blind.
Ready?
Back. Blinded? Send him a homie to smoke.
I'm watching backside.
Nothing
I'm
backside.
watching garage with you.
Anything?
Garage smoke fell. Garage smoke fell.
CG.
Here, careful garage.
Yeah, one garage.
Peek! Long!
Oh my god.
SLO wasting no time getting onto that C site. What an amazing call there. Knowing the operator is not going to be there and getting that backpack kill.
I wonder. I know he has a smoke out, but like, I feel like you just gotta drop the smoke and try to TP out there on that back plat kill.
A little, yeah.
From Sierra.
Yeah. If you're alone on that site is in that particular position without a friend to help you out, it's gonna be so difficult. And then Zon with that absolutely insane lurk play. Just what we would expect from a career Sentinel player.
Camera taken out.
I mean, it's Zon though, so don't give him too much credit. But VT's still holding on to C here. I mean, I think I love the Omen here.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't need both.
SLO playing a different round here than they just did, right? They had that high tempo, high energy round. Oh my god, yeah, we're all the way through A.
Able to find Fire.
Fire turns on Fire Spirit!
No.
What just happened?
Did that kill?
Up in mid here, Minimoth's holding it down, getting a spray for 2! Left on 3 HP with a 5 versus 2. And some additional damage down against that Sheriff. Oh, and just Tired's taking the opportunity to get some additional space here. No one massive. The 2 kills from Just Tired from behind. Oh my god, Just Tired. A miracle not dying on A long there. Fire Spirit had the element of surprise, and Just Tired just had that reaction.
What a kill coming out from Minimoth.
Spray down was insane.
But I mean, I think a big part of that round was Fire Spirit not getting that kill. If they're able to pick it up, it's a lot easier. You have A in your control. They have to force a player to rotate over there because they have to assume that there's at least one more. And so you don't have Minimoth just firing down mid.
Standing ahead.
And once again, we're seeing this early A pressure. We've had it a couple of times now from SLO, but they're not getting any information for it. That smoke down in sewers is just preventing them from taking the space that they need. Woodrow jiggling into long is going to spot 2.
Made almost losing his life. They're going to have to dash out. Looks like they're still trying to hit A.
We're going to commit the Thrash here. Ultra pushing out on the site with this, clearing the space for us. And that's it. SLO are going to make it out on the site. MVT are still ready, standing by for the retake.
Plant in the corner.
Spike planted.
Full side control that ammo box plant.
Oh, we're going to see it.
Comes the retake.
Do we get to see the Minimoth off entry? We do, but slow to cut it down.
Just Tired going to grab one with the Hunter's Fury, but Echo Heli on the flank all the way in CT grabs 3 before getting traded out. Now we're in a 2 versus 2. MVT's retake has been shut down. The Flash is going to hit, and Richu's there to swing out for the kill. Both teams are getting some amazing plays happening here, and just making sure converting those into the rounds that we so desperately need.
You know, it wouldn't be Underpeel if Zendikar wasn't showing people whiffing.
That's the way to do it.
Way.
That's the charm.
As we get into this next one, I think the big thing I'm looking for is these flanks to keep coming out from slow.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough that could be said about how much that flank did for the round from Echo Heli.
We didn't get to see it, but it was massive getting that space between those 2 kills.
Yeah. Oh, Minimoth with that early pick on long. And immediately forcing SLO to change up their game plan here. Oh my god, Echo Heli with that. And what an amazing shot there. Takes out Woodrow, evens up the numbers here. Minimoth still on low HP, but we're heading into a C hit here. The util's going to come out. We're going to commit to the site. Sierra's already set to go with the site smoke in the blind to delay the entry. Teleporting onto site, but Zon with the spray down getting a 3K. Echo Heli tries to fight back, but it's just too much. We get triple swung, and MVT are going to be up 5-2.
I mean, it's been incredible what impact That's the kill? No, wait. What? Massive impact. But honestly, I think we haven't talked enough about how much of an impact Echo Heli has had, regardless of whether or not they've been winning. He's been
The
so
whole
much
thing
impact.
is you can easily manipulate their rotations. You can run so many different fakes against them with the util that you have. Like I breached on an A with the Omen Smoke Long that I was telling you about. Then there's also like, okay, we're going to be going fast C. We're going to be breaking that trip. And then you can just back out and have like 3 people already on A and then end A there. You can run a lot of different types of fakes. And against this team with this setup, I think it's going to be really strong. How much time do I have left? 13 seconds? I bet. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Kid.
You guys just need to take more space, if that makes sense. You're getting caught up in just waiting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, timeout there from SLO's acting coach Violet. Not a ton of like specific direction there, but certainly presenting some ideas that we can work with and try and take some additional potential timings or some extra space against MVT here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of it is just the fact that you have 2 subs in the roster right now. Your ideas are going to be a lot lower, so they have to stay with some basic stuff. They're not going to have the coordination they're looking for, and they're going to be running directly into the Odin.
Not just the Odin, but the Cypher setup here. Lane tries to updraft over it, but just tired is ready with the Odin. Shooting the dart out onto site, hoping to find some additional picks here. Can't find a kill, certainly get some damage on a heli. Ultra with the classic gets a pick. Zon trades it out. And we're going to be 4 versus 3 with MVT heading in for this retake. Zon making it 4 versus 2. Scratch that 1. Zon on the 3K, on for 4 against Fire Spirit here. Left alone with a Marshall and a classic and a Dream. The spray is going to take down Fire Spirit's health. Just tired with the shock dart to finish it out.
I mean, I know I talked about Echo Heli, but we gotta talk about Zon as well. That's his like what, 3rd or 4th 3K.
Zon has hit some amazing like shots and taking the opportunities. Like they're swinging with the drone, knowing that the crosshair is going to be misplaced because of it.
Right, that was not clean.
Suppressing fire is what they call that.
Oh yeah. You're intimidating them. That's what it is.
All right, another round to go. El Sierra is going to take some damage there off top box. SLO not having a ton of space to speak of right now. MVT still feeling quite confident in their defense setup.
Are we ever seeing anything in the hands of Mini and Mop except for the op? Or
I
if you
mean,
should call them anything else other than Mini Mop.
Mini is mopping up kills with that op.
This is true.
I mean, SLO, you talked about them being forced into simpler plans on account of having some substitute players. What do you think is like, based on what that timeout indicated earlier, what do you think is going through their head right now?
Well, so first off, I do want to correct. I was corrected. It's actually the one side.
I see.
But I mean, as they're walking out here, I think this is kind of what they're just 4-man walking up long. They've got one walk
30
their way
seconds
into
left.
the garage, but it's not more complicated than that.
Placing swamp grenade.
Yeah, I mean, the util volleys come in, and there's not much space to be taken from it. And Zon's just going to take these kills with 10 seconds left in the round. Zon gets a second, just tired on for 2 as well. Ultra's going to make that trade, and this plant has to go down now or never. Mini Mop.
Photoshop it now. I mean, I think a big part of this so far, this game, has just been Zon. Like generally, you don't look at the scoreboard and you go, "Oh, it's pretty close." Like they're all pretty much helping out, but I mean, it's Zon even when he doesn't have a gun out. You see, he may only have 1 assist, but his util has been crazy to help them out.
Absolutely,
he's been finding so much value out of it.
Right. Assist is only when the utility is directly resulting in a kill. But the fact is, like, the presence of the utility alone is giving MBT so much information to work with. And there it is. SLO once again stacking up onto their lane. We're going to be seeing the Hunter's Fury come in from Just Tired. Just Tired's going to catch Fire Spirit. The smokes are down.
Perfect.
Oh! Wow! Echo Heli getting that amazing shot. One tap on a Just Tired as they take the B site here. Ultra swings with the Odin, but the Mini-Mop is there to defend against it. Hiding in the cage. Zon gets that pick. We're 3v2 on site here. Scratch that 3v1. Echo Heli is known position-wise. And there it is. Grabs one. 3Ks coming in for Echo Heli and Zon. But MBT. Of Zon 3Ks?
Zon 3Ks. What are we at?
I think Zon is now at 17 kills, so that's at least...
I think this straight up may be the 5th triple kill.
For Zon specifically, or in general?
For Zon specifically. I think there's only been one round where, like, he's gotten a kill and he hasn't gotten a 3K. Yeah, it is the 5th? Okay, I thought so. Yeah, no, he's going wild. A lot of these rounds have been him. Obviously, he's getting help from his teammates, but I mean, you see him just walk out and find so much space. It's the kind of stuff you want to see from your duelist. But when you have your second boss, thank you, when you have someone like Minimop on your God, I cannot get away from it. On the op, you have to kind of find another answer, and sometimes it's the Omen, sometimes it's Woodrow, but he's been kind of struggling this game so far. So it's been Zon to step up, and he's been massive on it. He's done a really good job of just being willing to take space. It's something you see, like, I know me personally, I struggle with as a Sentinel, is being willing to walk past your trips. But you've seen him time and time again on retake specifically. He'll just walk in. He doesn't need a trip. He's just willing to take that fight. And that's the ego you really need to see from a player like that.
Yeah, and I mean, it may be that they've deciphered, pun intended there, that SLO are not, like, spreading out their presence as much on the attack half.
How long were you thinking about that?
The entire time you were talking.
God damn, how did I know?
But like they haven't been spreading out their presence as much, and so whenever you see something major happening on the A side, Zon is able to take that timing to look for that space.
Oh yeah. I assume this is a tech timeout. What? Oh, that was attack.
Heard.
Okay, I did not realize that was attack. Which means they've used both of their attack timeouts in this game.
I'll be honest, the timing for that doesn't seem ideal. SLO only have 2 rounds left in this half and a lot more to go. Minimoth with that early op pick. The Thrash is going to catch them off guard, though.
Placing swamp grenade.
Investing as many ultimates as we can into this site hit. We are counting on being able to hold the site here after these ultimates go down. Tired, hoping to find one with the Odin. Not going to happen. MBT preparing this retake. Once again, we're seeing that drone coming out of heaven. Hopefully this is going to trigger everything to happen. We spot lane on site. And there it is. Thrash is there to fend off the retake. Zon is immobilized. Woodrow's there to swing out, though. Catches Ultra. But Fire Spirit's there for the trade. From heaven, Just Tired is going to go down to Echo Heli. Fire Spirit has to find a spot on site. Catches Zon through the cage. Always faster than reloading. Lane is there to help out, though. LCR is going to fall down. 8-3 heading into the last round of the half here for SLO.
Spend everything. We keep nothing.
Stay down.
I'm like,
You should run.
Oh yeah. I don't think reeling is right. Also, imagine they got that op kill.
Oh, insane.
I don't think reeling is right. I think I'm just worried. I definitely it's hard. I think they have the ideas there. Like you see, there's a lot of times where they're pushing stuff. Finish it.
I mean, MVT is a team that can adapt very quickly and very effectively. So these aggressive pushes are going to have a bit of a struggle against a team that can adapt that quickly. That said, Zon and LCR are defending the seaside as best as they can. LCR grabs 2, make it 3 with the 1 bullet. Headshot. Teleporting on top of Box because you're a baller, but Fire Spirit's going to get the trade. with the shorty, but Woodrow's there on site anyway to make it happen. MBT are going to be up 9-3 heading into their attack half on Haven.
All right, we got to ask. 9-3 curse?
I believe in it.
Believe in it? The covering fire coming out from Sierra to find us. There's no way.
That's the
kill?
one bullet. The one bullet. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
missed the one bullet. I'm not gonna lie. I missed the one bullet. We're trying to find that kill. I mean, I think it kind of continues from what I was talking about at the beginning of that round. It's hard for me to watch slow and like be willing to say, yeah, I think they're coming back, because it seems like a lot of their ideas are just incomplete. I wouldn't say simple, because they are trying some things, but it just doesn't seem like they really are expecting any adaptation coming out from MBT. They set up their plan and they complete it, but there's no room for MBT to do anything and then being ready for it.
Right. I mean, when we talk about like simple plans, we're seeing, oh god, that early pick. When we talk about simple plans, we're thinking of like concepts rather than like do this and do that, but more an idea of what we want to do. MBT are, no, I'll get back to that in a minute, but MBT are flooding onto the A side here. Zon with the early pick. Woodrow's going to follow that up, and here we go. We're going to get 3 picks before the bomb even goes down. SLO, we're going to have a hard time retaking this one.
And the big thing I'm looking for in this retake is how many kills they can get. I mean, they just have to stop some of these. But it doesn't look like it's going to be more than one or even one.
We're going to see a flawless pistol round from MBT. SLO, we're going to need some. SLO, we're going to need some mental recovery time. But what I mean to say is, a simple plan doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to tell what they're doing. For example, let's say we play for an insert, either into garage or into a short. That's a simple idea, right? Everyone can understand what the point is. But MBT, on their side of things, they have no idea what's going on, and so it could pan out to be a very complex round just from a simple starting point of an idea.
Sorry, real quick. Pinflash is right. Zon is 20-5 right now.
Yeah, Zon is going insane.
Alright, this is Zon's game. This is Zon's world. We're just happen to live in it. But look at this. This is what I'm saying. Like, he's front of the pack. You see the confidence in him. He's so ready to take this fight, but he's walking directly to Echo Ellie. And
there it is. Woodrow's there to support. Zon is playing the role of duelist right now in these moments, and Woodrow's playing the role of the initiator. Just like Minimoth and Just Tired are bundled up together. We've got those combinations. We've got those duos ready to make a play.
What I love is Woodrow coming back and performing a lot stronger. They do pick up one kill, but Sierra's going to stop it. Escalating as they dump utility into him. He's able to deal some damage on Ivy. Rechu
forced to push into garage by that util combo, and there it is. That's the classic SLO that we love to see, those util combinations. But when it comes to the gunfights, Just Tired's Guardian is apparently better. We're seeing 2 versus 3 here. Already a worthwhile eco round for SLO, but can they pick up any more kills or just icing on the cake here that they can get?
Last player standing.
Lane and Ivy Rechu to fall, with Woodrow picking up his first triple kill of the game, I believe. And like I said, I mean, he's been a lot more alive on this half so far. He has been kind of struggling for a lot of this game, but sometimes that's just what's going to happen. He's playing an initiator, he's playing that support, and he's playing well off of him. You didn't get to see a Zon any kills today in this round, but it's up 11-3, and at this point, if I'm slow, I'm getting ready for next map.
There does come a point where you have to not necessarily check out, but you have to start thinking about tendencies that they have, tendencies that MPT have as a team overall, and how you're going to roll that into the next map that you play. Now, if you can win a couple of rounds here and make it look like make it a close game, and let MVT know that you're not out of here yet, then by all means.
No, I mean, they may not be out of it, but, I mean, from a mental standpoint, if you go really hard into this game and you don't just sit down and go, okay, well, let's let's try to pick as many rounds as we can. But for the most part, let's get ready for the next one. It hurts your mental a lot more going into the next one because you're worried about the fact that you just lost again.
Yeah, maybe SLO can practice, like, let's take a look at this retake, how they're going to approach this, and just guarantee one idea that they're going for here. Speaking of that, the entry's going to come out. Lane's going to have 2 ideas. Grab 2 kills on the entry. Witcher's grabbing 2 of their own. Just tired there to make another kill. These Guardian shots are absolutely insane today. Echo Heli and Garage going to even up the numbers to 2v2. Fire Spirit and Echo Heli here for the retake. There is a potential for this round. Without a doubt. Full util on Fire Spirit here. But Zon with this Garage wrap. That's got to happen quick enough for it to be worthwhile. Long Smoke's going to go down. And the side smoke. We are taking no risks here. Zon finding the pick onto Fire Spirit. Echo Heli still committing the defuse. We have to spray the smoke. No. It's not going to happen. Echo Heli's going to get the defuse here and pick up the kill onto Zon and to Woodrow for the 3K. Echo Heli.
You can trust my bots.
Quite a round coming out from him. But I mean, it's still rough. It's 11 of 4. I would like to see a slow comeback. I bet on them. I need my 20K, but honestly, I'm kind of shoving it down the drain at this point. Yeah. Their retakes look so weak. It looks like it requires too many hero plays. I think Pinflash is right. They're not together enough. It's weird saying that about slow, but it could just be the fact they're not used to playing off of lane speed.
Well, and there's also the question of how many times has Slow met with MVT during this tournament or during the season.
Twice.
It could be like, yeah. I mean, depending on how familiar we are with MVT's playstyle, we may MVT's tendencies may be picking us apart a little bit more than we expected. Speaking of the way MVT does these site takes, they're splitting up, or SLO is actually able to group up together all on the C-Link side. That's going to allow MVT to make some pressure. Ooh, and there it is, Lane. What an amazing set of shots from Lane. Just Tires there for the trade, but Ivy Richu's there to trade that trade.
Cage triggered.
Minimoth and Echo Heli batting back and forth together. Fire Spirit on site. There to make another round for SLO.
And that looked a lot better. I mean, sure, it was partially Lane popping off and getting 2. But I mean, you saw how much closer together they were. That was what I kind of expect coming out of this roster that we hadn't really seen in previous retakes. There were a lot of single entries on the previous retakes, and that one they walked in 3 together. That's something you want out of Slow. I mean, it's a team that we've talked about has been this really coordinated roster. I mean, it's the thing I said at the beginning of this series. They need to keep that coordination up if they want to find these rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not always about having a super complicated, timed out idea. It's just having everybody on the same page and understanding what the goal is. Understand the assignment together, and you have so much power as a team than 5 individuals do. And that's where we find, like you mentioned, that's where we find SLO's power.
Awful wingman, man. I mean, looking at this right here, it doesn't feel like an eco. This is a weird round, in my opinion, from MVT. It seems like they're set up to pick a kill and leave, but I mean, you should be going a lot faster. You should be running these long angles against rifles.
Yeah, we need to make some more concrete contact here. Here's we're drawing some rotates on all the way up on the B site.
No way.
Are we aware enough though?
They know he's there.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Oh, and we're gonna get the ultimate off, knowing they're gonna die, knowing Zon is gonna die. Pops the ultimate just to find some information for MVT. And that's gonna direct their hit onto C site. But we don't know that Lane's already here with the operator. Ready to pop the Blade Storm. Dashing out of sight, opting for the retake play. Let's see what we can find here from SLO. Let's see what they can pull together. Double checking that we're not being flanked through mid here. But we are so aware of these Garage players right now. Jumping out into Minimoth. That blind is so well timed. Blaine, excuse me. And LCR is going to fall down as well. This is what we want to see. SLO coordinating their team like this. Both players all the way down long. Just Tired ready for the shock dart lineup, and Woodrow ready for the Marshall shots on this eco round. Lane's going to take a dry swing through the smoke. Not going to get any kills for it, though. Just Tired's going to pop the Hunter's Fury, but gets killed by Ultra, shutting it down. And there it is, SLO.
My ultimate is ready.
And this is the SLO we were looking
no,
for.
you don't
But I
deserve
mean,
my
the question
intentions.
is, why haven't we seen an adaptation from MBT? I am a little worried because I'm seeing a little bit of a glimpse of the MBT we saw against Delete Haters, where they get stuck in their pattern so much that once you figure it out, it's so easy to find them. Or like get through them, but it's up to MBT to answer back. I mean, they only need 2 rounds, and sure, you can give up 6 or 5 more and then win your 2.
Hold it down.
But you want to close out this game early.
Absolutely. If we're looking to win this series in the best way possible, we want to make sure SLO don't have any opportunity to reclaim their mental. But I think we might be a little bit too late on that already.
Cover going out.
Those last 2 rounds have been explosive from SLO.
Yeah, they have. And I mean the slowdown as well. Excuse me, it's been really nice on sites.
Yeah, MBT upping the tempo a little bit here, making sure they get on site as quickly as possible. Looks like they're going to try to play.
Spike
they're going to try to play out their post plant here. No ultimates to speak of here.
Slow retake from them. But a KJ ult coming out from Echo Heli. I'm looking for one, but they're going to have to get off of sight. The lockdown actually gets destroyed by Woodrow, and they're able to keep on. Tired with util out, and their hand gets taken out by Echo Heli.
Yeah, but the trades are going to come in. MBT grabs 3, make it 4. Ultra left alone on site, trying to retake against 3. But Zon is there through the B flank. That was a close round right there, I have to say. SLO had a really strong retake running for them until that lockdown went until that lockdown fell. Get a quick seizure check from Lane's perspective here.
Bro is having a seizure. He is not prepared for this game. Maybe that's why he's missing his shots. No, but I mean, in seriousness, I think that wasn't a terrible round for Slow, but at this point, you can't have meh rounds. You have to. Is this man having an actual stroke? I think he is. You have
we're
to.
just keeping our hands
be
warm.
better than that. It's 12-6 right now. You can't lose another round. You need 6 in a row, and I just don't see Slow doing that.
It's possible if they can refocus, or like we talked about, like I mentioned about these habits. Habits are more about understanding how to react to situations rather than one specific idea that you want to go for. It's understanding how you want to learn how the round should go, I suppose.
I mean, you see them right now trying to contact up B, and I mean, this is part of it that I think is the problem. Is Slow isn't meeting them at entrances. It's something that you either have to extend out, so like kind of the short hit, but you're not willing to walk past the information that we see coming out from other players. Like we saw some in the first game. It's actually just gonna be Lane holding on to C until he falls. I mean, it's round 12 here as Zon actually falls as well.
We're going to see MVT making these 1-to-1 trades. Zon dying on the lurk there is about the only thing that can lose this round for MVT. We're going to invest the Rolling Thunder, though, trying to make some space here for us. But then the Thrash right back. SLO, we're going to pick this round up. It's worth the ultimate. Every ultimate is worth it if you win the round.
Winnable, definitely. But they need to find more space. I think Gage is right. I think they have such a problem with walking past their main. I mean, if we look at how Cesaro was playing this, you saw him walk all the way up C several rounds in a row.
There's no hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation. And sure, I mean, you could double walk it. You could go slower. You don't have to be that fast. It's just the point that, like, you're giving them such a question mark on the map, such a big question mark on the map, because you're so unwilling to try to force that space, try to grab that information, and I think it's really hurting them.
Let's see if they can make any active adaptations here. Change the way that they're setting this up. That early cage cross A main. Here he is. Here it is. We're seeing SLO actually moving up and making sure that this space A main is covered. We're seeing engagement happen. As the site take comes out onto C site, we're going to push SLO off the site, but we are going to lose our A lurker.
They're rotating over Being able to find one though through the smoke, I think.
Absolutely insane. Echo Heli already on this
Look at
flank
this.
long. There's no way that we're aware of this. Never mind.
Tired's aware of it.
Tired
No
is
more
all
show.
over
One
it.
enemy
Not
remaining.
enough though, and we're gonna get the rolling thunder from SLO.
No
Maybe a little bit
left.
premature, but Echo Heli gets 2 onto sight. Minimoth trying to hold it down. Pulls out the shorty. Nope, that's not gonna be optimal. Ultra's there in the smoke, ready for the kill.
I think it would have been optimal on Ultra there. I think getting that would have been great. I mean, yeah, it seems like they were able to pick that one up, but that was a force, wasn't it, out of MVT?
That was an equal buy round, I believe.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to buy again, but this time it's gonna be tired on just a sheriff, and I'm worried about how this map is gonna affect the others, because you're, as MVT here, you're giving them this kind of mentality that says, what am I watching? That says that you can come back against them. It doesn't matter if it's 12-1, if it's 13 or 12-0. I can still come back because look at how much of a comeback we've had so far. And yes, Pin Flash, I am calling it a comeback.
You see this early again. MVT. We've seen this happen before. MVT will lose a few rounds and they'll move towards a more basic strategy, kind of like we saw with SLO, but they're not actually going to commit to it. We saw the early A aggression. We've got Minimoth all the way up long. That's about all we need.
But once again, zero space on the side of Slow. They don't even realize that there's 4 people C because they have no space outside of maps or outside of sites. They're not willing to walk it up, and it seems like they're so scared of these lurks coming up from them, really hurting them. All this information coming out, and Echo Heli gets caught in it.
We are going to find a 4 versus 4 heading into this. This lurk from Minimoth is going to be quite late, and MVT are playing with that in mind, trying to prevent this defuse for as long as possible.
Maybe a little too cautious. You're walking in spawn.
The retake util comes out, but MVT's not going to get hit by any of it. Ultra on the flank, caught with Wingman in his hands. Defuse coming in. Minimoth sprays down 2. Fire Spirit left alone in a 1 versus 4. Does grab 1.
But
That
that's
recon,
It's Jover.
Recon Dart comes in, doesn't scan.
No time.
No time to defuse. Fire Spirit's left alone in the backside. MVT are going to take map 1, 13-8.
And even though it was a round to win. Wait, was I the only one who bet on slow?
Possibly.
I was the only person. Zero belief, by the way. I was only betting to anti-bet, by the way. Zero belief in slow. That feels rough. Everyone took my money. Pin Flash, I was just anti-betting. I don't care. It's 20k. I literally just made 160. I think I'm fine.
Man, the 1%ers of this world, I'll tell you.
I was 20k your yearly salary? Yeah, well, I'm not poor. So. I'm not huge points poor. Skill issue, honestly. I mean, yeah, but I think let's talk about that map real quick while we're waiting for the second one.
Yeah, of course.
A big thing going into Sunset that we kind of saw out of Haven that I'm really worried about is refusing to walk out of mains. A big part of Sunset is taking control of A and B main when they're not forcing it. You'll see a lot of teams, if they'll contact up A main, like double contact up main, and try to find some space, whether it's off of an Omen one way, whatever it is. It requires you to be willing to work up. And that's just something they weren't doing. I mean, Gage kind of said it as well, where you were having the op on A long, and you're not just walking down. You're not going, okay, let me take some C control. I'm waiting for them. You're giving them so much space that it just hurts to watch, because you're leaving them in a place where Echo Heli has to try to jump off of a breach stun and get back, and he gets screwed in the process because he's in the middle of a breach stun. He's getting charged by a jet dash. It's something that you really don't want to see coming out from a team like Slow, where the coordination is something that's always been their big suit. And I really need to see Slow pick it up in this next map and be willing to take a lot more space. It like I said in that round, it feels like they're so scared of these lurks coming out from MVT that it's just causing them to really just lose rounds.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing, like you mentioned, that space control. I mean, we saw on that last round, MVT had pushed their jet. They pushed Minimoth all the way up to A long, and not only that, they had a Cypher can on the entryway to short. They were fully aware that there was nobody actually taking the space A. They had no information whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that's something that, especially on a map like Sunset, that you cannot afford. If you allow more than one lane of control to the attackers, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, no. I think part of Sunset's going to be not just mains. It's gonna be how they control mid. You have to make sure that you're getting a lot of space, and it goes back to them not being willing to walk past their sites. They're trying to find it, and I just don't see it, honestly. I think this is going to be a really fast map for MVT. I think this is probably going to be the last time we actually get to see Slow in Season 4.
I am going to stay hopeful. I do know, like, Sunset, for both of these teams, have been a pretty good map, all things considered. SLO have had some really, like, when you're talking about a team that's as coordinated and as put together as SLO is, even with a substitute duelist player, you've got all of the retake potential that they have, as well as the site hits. I think we're going to be seeing good coordination from both teams here. It's just going to become a matter of the individual game plan that we have.
Yeah, I think going into this one, a big thing that we're going to be looking for from not Slow but MVT. We've talked about a lot about Slow, but a big thing from MVT that I've seen in some of their other maps is not getting lazy. Sometimes they'll get really late into these games, and especially in that last one, you kind of saw it. I think they need to make sure that they're consistent across the entire game, and that they're willing to stay like that. It seems like sometimes they get into these last couple rounds, like it's 10-3, it's 10-2, whatever it may be, and they're just getting lazy. They are not willing to continue playing at their same level and just close out the games. It seems like there's been a lot of times where you see them get, maybe it's overconfidence, I don't know what it is, but they'll throw a lot of rounds where they just decide to overswing. They're just either getting overconfident or they're making assumptions that the enemies are doing stuff because they're low on mental. It seems like they're just not ready for any kind of comeback, and so they're expecting these teams to kind of be low, and it's hurting them. They're losing rounds because of it. I mean, you saw Slow came back, and MVT was struggling to find an answer because there was no adaptation for the first like 4 or 5 rounds of the half. They were giving up a lot of these free rounds over to Slow, where it was just, hey, Slow isn't finding any space. Slow is giving you these entries for free. You've got to take that space and force rotates. But it didn't seem like they were either reading it or they just weren't willing to finish out the game. I don't know what it is.
I think it's what we like to call complacency.
Yeah.
Where MVT are able to pick up on deficiencies in SLO's defense setup or even in their attack side, and say, this is how we can capitalize on it. And they are basically, they sense that as an adaptation that Slow's making to MVT's gameplay, and they don't expect SLO to adapt to their counter. And yet when they do, they maybe chalk it up. It could be a fluke, it could be this, could be that. and it takes an extra round or two before the adaptation is made. And you'll see, I think making that instantaneous adaptation, not necessarily saying, okay, expect this to happen exactly, but what can we do to confirm whether or not they are still doing this without, committing a body to it.
Yeah, well, we're starting Sunset here soon. Are both teams ready, Zinnikar? Okay, no worries. As we're getting to Sunset here, I mean, we talked about some things that we're worried about both teams, but I mean, we got to talk about some positives. We saw Zon go crazy in that first game, absolutely popping off. I'd like to see that continue. I loved watching him walk past his trips, and Echo Heli. I mean, you saw how aggressive he was willing to get. You saw the flanks coming out from him. It was something that kind of wasn't happening every round. It wasn't as consistent on the flanking, but when they were doing it, it was massive.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Zon's gameplay, Zon is somebody who's known somewhat consistently for walking past his own setups, and it feels like today, every time it's happened, he's had, regardless of whether or not it was correct or incorrect, there's been like a reason, a decision being made based on information that was given, and that is gaining so much value for the team. And like you said about Echo Heli, those flanks, especially moving through, finding that timing and securing sight for the team before fully committing, before losing too many lives, such a solid set of gameplay happening. And we're gonna see, I mean, with the compositions that we have set up here, very similar to what we just saw from MVT, just swapping out Minimouth for Raze rather than Jet. Excited to see how that goes.
I can't wait for the Satchels.
SLO are going to change out their KJ for a Cypher. I'm excited to see that.
I'm interested to see how Echo swapping is going to work. I know part of being a Sentinel is sometimes you can't get those flanks because you have to keep up your utility. But as a person having to get this information on site, I really don't see Sova being able to get flanks. I'm interested to see who's going to pick it up. It could be Ivy Rechu. I don't think he's a player that I've really recognized as someone who's great on the flank. So we may not see a flank. We may just see them do some hard hits. It's going to be up to, I believe, MVT starting in tech.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this defense works. One thing I really like seeing out of Ivy Rechu would be a trip top mid.
Right, and that's what I was about to mention. Is like we talk about, like, the way that different people interact in Valorant. Sova and Cypher are mortal enemies on Sunset. Lots of times you'll see back and forth between Cypher recalling his tripwire on B main and placing it back down just to dodge the shock dart. That is usually a pretty consistent lineup, and that's going to happen at a high level, like at we're talking, high level Underpeel. I think we're going to see that with a multiple potential trip spots. Like already we see immediately we're not putting that B main trip from Ivy Rechu.
But they've got a recon dart. He's going back and forth, and Echo's ready for a dash out. As soon as he sees this dash, we're gonna see this recon come up. And they're gonna get rid of some of this, and there goes the recon out. Gonna spot one back sight.
It's a little bit early on the defense recon.
Spotted Ivy Rechu looking for one, but it's gonna get killed by Minimoth. And there's that trip I was worried about. So I'm trying to walk up mid.
Spike planted.
Not going to get any value for it, though. Zon is just left alone. Still trying to hold that position, though. And it looks like SLO have assumed the worst here. Here we go with the retake situation. Zon hoping there's a timing here, but we're fully aware. Gets the kill. And SLO are going to take pistol round. Woodrow is going to fall down to lanes 3K. An opening 3K on the pistol here.
Keep them in our sights.
Coming off of that last round, I loved Zon trying to walk up mid. That's the kind of aggression we like to see from them. Pin flash.
It's
But
the
I think the big thing that I was really worried about, and it's something we don't see often, was I don't think we saw enough impact out of Minimoth. They were able to pick up one back site, but it just didn't feel like enough space was made by MVT.
Yeah, I mean, we're like I said, we're talking about these post plant positions here, and MVT have been working on their post plants as the season's been going on. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are perfect, and it doesn't mean that playing post plant is the optimal decision in every round. This aggressive angle from Fire Spirit here. Oh, he's going to spot some information, but Minimoth with an opening pick on the eco round. We're going to accelerate here. MVT making their move to commit onto the A site. And Zon, once again, leading the charge, takes some big damage. Falls down to lane, but Minimoth's there for the refrag. And we're going to be 3 versus 3 heading into this retake here. A situation SLO does not want to be in.
Standing ahead.
And they're trying to find something, but Ivy Retro going for this, and Woodrow trying to hold them down. A flash coming out. Just expect a cross, though. He's gonna get taken out. It's up to Tired to finish off this round. Echo holding them down, and a headshot almost finds it. Fire Spirit to save it. And it's slow up 2-0, but that cost them a lot to pick up that round.
Yeah, that was an expensive round to win right there.
I mean, honestly, if I'm slow, I don't think I feel great about that. Sure, you got the bomb down. It's not a bonus, though. This is their bonus now. They needed at least 2 rifles. All they have is Fire Spirit. If they had been able to keep 2, they had been able to kill Tired after the first one, sure. But you have to come out of those kind of rounds with at least 2 and a plan, if not more.
Yeah, I mean, on SLO right now, we're seeing this. I like the A main player. We're refocusing on what the general idea is. MVT waiting for it, but we're gonna pick up 1, 2, make it 3. SLO up 2 on the bonus round right now, and we're gonna get scanned. Oh, we're well aware of the A main presence now.
But wait, this could be huge coming out of Zon here. Finds one. Able to get away with his life as well.
Ivy Richu there for the Ivy Richu there pulls the cage up to make sure there's no additional loss of life. We're going to be 2 versus 3 here. SLO having to retake here, all on low HP. Excuse me, 2 on low HP out of 3.
Zon!
For another.
Oh. And this double up. This is the duo we've been looking for from MVT.
Absolutely.
One enemy remaining.
And there it is. Another Zon 3K in the books.
And look, if I'm MVT and I got any 2 players left alive, they may be the lower ones, but I'm picking those 2.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's get you all. Sorry, I was asleep.
Yeah, I want to grab it. I want to grab it
here.
Yep. You guys just sit outside A. I want to go back there, and then we're gonna hit on this guy.
Sure, take
Alright.
I'll help him farm it.
Yeah, we just put Cypher there. Omen, you can still smoke top mid and try and break this door if they close it. Okay.
I'm just gonna stun so they can't cross.
Okay.
Are we being loud or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're just gonna leave anyway. We're good.
They one way A.
They could have crossed. Could have crossed.
One on A. One A main.
Gotta break the door.
One more. They're leaving A.
Hit.
Yeah, come. Sierra, you need to bring bomb.
Yep, I'm going.
They're leaving A.
One way Boba. One way Boba right now.
Zon, we have sight.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna hold Boba now.
One
more.
Nice.
One more. Okay, both that.
Sorry, I was looking market.
We chill. We have Zon flanking.
Unknown. I don't hear him anywhere.
Care behind.
Careful, be
Careful
main.
market right now.
Spike planted.
Market or
Careful, be
behind?
main.
Market.
I'm droning market.
Hold my, you gotta hold the
my
body.
CT.
Careful Boba now.
Wait, mid.
Holding.
I hear footsteps mid.
Probably saving.
Yeah.
Could be going up or through.
We also have a dart.
Sova, you should run at this guy, I think.
Oh, bet. Alright.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Okay, is Gecko still flashing A main?
He did it last round, yeah.
Okay. If we can get it. No, I don't want you to kill him. Don't. I need you to not kill him. I want Sova to kill him. He's in elbow. I need Sova to get his ult here.
Yeah.
Go. He's blind.
All right, close.
I'm blind. I'm kind of blinded.
Nice. Okay.
Nice, well
we're gonna off Gecko flash. We're gonna stun ult. Sorry. All right.
I mean, that is an absolutely insane set of communications from MBT right there.
Yeah, I think it kind of shows. I mean, they're a team that's been performing at the highest level for a while. I'm pretty sure Mini Moth is the the Mini Moth's the IGL.
Yeah, Mini Moth was the acting IGL for that round.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been a great IGL, but I think as a team, they really are so comfortable with each other, and that's what helps them win these rounds.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, the Hunter's Fury heading down, wasting no time on that. Not going to find any picks for it, though.
Cage trigger.
MBT accelerating on the B hit here. Ivy Richu gets caught out by the double satchel. MBT are going to take easy control of the B side here. SLO is left on the retake with very little information.
Trying to find this. And this one way is so hard to get through.
Immediately shuts down the drone, too. Absolute info denied.
Sierra.
My ultimate is ready.
It's on to put down the other one. But, I mean, I think a big thing that you're seeing in this round is how little damage when MBT is winning is going their way. You see 1-2 kills max in their game, in their rounds. And that's great coming out from a team like this.
This goes here.
We got a lot of ults here on slow.
This is a nice spot.
A lot of retake utility and some good amount of information on this defense side. I think it's what we're seeing. It's what we were talking about before. Needing to take space where we're not seeing presence. Actually grabbing the information that we need to determine what to do in the middle of these rounds.
Look at all this space found for free by Minimoth. Able to get up. And they don't even have a cam, nothing.
No, we've got our cam high in the sky watching for lane.
Previously, like look how much space they've gotten for free, no information their way. And an ult coming out from Woodrow is gonna give them sight for free.
Exactly where you
And as we've gotten everything we need effectively, yeah, we've got a free A site. We're gonna get these picks on for the take here. Oh, but SLO, we're going to turn it around just a little bit here. 3 versus 2 with Thrash going in. Oh, Thrash is going to find Sierra. Lane picks up the crosshair. Lane draws a crosshair. Woodrow there for the trade, though. Left in CT alone. Blind comes in, and Fire Spirit's there to pick it up. Good round from SLO.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's less of a good round from SLO and more of a throw from MBT. I think there was so much free space given to them. And you saw, I mean, they had great up until bomb went down. Sure, slow played it properly, but it was more of them making up for mistakes from MBT and less forcing them. There was so much like over fighting that we saw coming out from MBT.
I can agree with that. Yeah, we've seen, like I mentioned before, MBT's had issues with their post plants in the past. SLO were able, or we're just effectively giving them that free sight. Not what you want to do, especially on A. And we were just able to punish. We were, rather than capitalizing on SLO's skill as a team, we were punishing MBT's drawbacks. But SLO does have strength in their team play here.
Shadows traveling.
Lane could be big in this one if he's able to find at least one. I mean, you see him hopping back and forth, trying to find some space, but look at this in mid. There's nothing to tell them that they're walking through market, and they're going to get this space for free.
Yeah, this round has slowed down, but it's starting to speed up once again. We're coming out of market here. Lane is left alone on site, trying to find some damage, some picks before leaving. Into backside Lane, jittering with the mouse, grabs one, gets traded out Ultra there for a 2K. Defending the side as best as we can. 2 players on site. Ultra there for the 3K. Zon picks up 2 of his own.
They found my wire.
Now on a 1v1 versus Fire Spirit. Fire Spirit does have the ultimate. That blind comes out, does show. We're aware of each other. Zon for the 3K.
And a round going towards MVT, but I mean, I think that's kind of a big show of how little space they take outside of sites.
Yeah, SLO heading into the timeout here. Let's see what they have to say.
Finish it.
Oh,
Finish it.
No. You want me to finish it now?
Y'all genuinely, right now, the only thing is the fucking vibes. Y'all are playing it well, you're just hesitating. You're playing it well, the only thing is that you're hesitating. Have more confidence in yourself, keep up the fucking vibes. Y'all are fucking gorgeous. Y'all fucking 13-0'd on this map. Y'all can do this shit easy. On God.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, don't say that shit. On God, for real. No capping, no kizzy, bro. Come on, keep the vibes up. Keep the vibes up. Y'all got that shit easy. Y'all got this in the bag. You just need to fucking have the confidence in yourself.
Thank you, girl boss. We got.
I gotta say, stellar vibes coming from SLO here. After the loss on Haven, you expect their mental to be a little bit down, but heading into this match, it seems like they've been having a good time with the game. And then Kit's just giving them that little bit of encouragement that they need to push for that little extra bit of intention in each of these rounds. I'm excited to see what SLO are gonna do here.
And you know, this is what I've been talking about. What I've been complaining about is them not getting aggressive. Okay, it didn't end up working, but it's nice to see them at least trying it.
Absolutely. And now we take that energy and we refine it a little bit, but we are all the way through A main here. And that is absolutely worth something, especially knowing that we have this mid lurk almost every round from Zon. And again, now we have a sense of being able to punish MVT's habits as a team, and these habits are out of complacency. We're gonna drop Zon down in mid. A 3 versus 4 is manageable from SLO when we have Thrash.
Seemed like they lulled him into a false sense of security. But there's no security when you have Tired inside of Boba.
One enemy remaining.
It's all up to Echo Heli, but he's gonna fall. And I mean, it could have gone bad. I loved seeing the walk up though. That's what we've been talking about. We've been kind of complaining about not seeing that coming from them. I'd like to see it continue. You saw how unexpected it was towards Zon. Being able to pick up that kill in mid is great. If that's not an eco round, that could have been a good round for them. But even then, you've gotten some of that damage. You've put it in their head that there's now danger that they can do that, and it kind of takes it a little bit of the map away from them.
Yeah, that is an active threat now that could potentially be happening. Let's make sure, let's hope that SLO doesn't fall back into a rhythm. Just because that we lose the round that we try, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what caused us to lose. We are seeing, again, we're not too keen on leaving A too early. We're prepared for something to happen. There it is, that drone to reclear. We are effectively pushing MVT back here.
Another walk up on A main, but it may be punished this time. Minimoth expects it. A blind's gonna come out. It's gonna miss both of them, but an ult's gonna grab both. No, the kills are gonna fall to guns, and an ult being removed. They've gotten so much of the map.
Yeah, I mean we've got a 2-2 trade though. That's gonna favor the attacking side. Minimoth with an insane blast pack to kill Ivy Richu.
planted.
Still fighting for this kill. Minimoth to shut down lane. Fire Spirit to follow. And this is looking like a little bit more of the MVT we expected to see out of Haven.
Absolutely, but also a little bit more of the SLO we like to see.
Yeah, I mean, the ideas are there at the very least. You have them. You look at what... See, here's the thing, Mix. You gotta... Oh, you said mini. Never mind. Ignore me. But anyway, sorry, my brain is a little out of it. But it is nice to see Slow kind of coming back and showing a lot of their ideals that we've been looking for out of them.
Now, I can't necessarily call this a classic slow play, but they are pushing down mid, taking an aggressive attitude towards this eco round. Not going to find any direct confrontation for it, but MVT are concerned about this mid walk. Zon hanging all the way back, trying to catch somebody off guard. Does get spotted, though. Go back and forth. We're going to swing out. Minimoth grabs two, one through the cage. Blast pack into tiles, gets shut down out of the air by Echo Heli. Zon with a pick, and Woodrow with a collateral to kill two more. Finish out the round. MVT 7-3 against Slow right now.
And it's been rough for a lot of the players. It's not just that they have been losing gunfights. It's also just they're super inconsistent. It's something that I'm really puzzled to see out of Slow. I mean, we said in the last one, they're a team that has always had great coordination, but it seems like they're super inconsistent on when they do it and when they kind of just walk out and take a fight.
Right. And here you see one more time attempting this control. We're going to get some contact here and get pushed back with the utility. We're going to draw out the paranoia from El Sierra. We're not aware of this, but the blast pack's going to push Fire Spirit off kilter. MVT are fed up with this nonsense. They're pushing out on P with the Rolling Thunder. Minimoth going to get that opening pick here. Going to take our site control. Oh, but Echo Heli grabs a kill with the Hunter's Fury.
One enemy remaining.
MVT taking CT control, but lane's there for the trade onto Minimoth. But 2 is a bigger number than 1. MVT are going to pick up another round.
4 in a row for MVT. It seems like that timeout seemed to help out Slow more than it, or help out MVT more than it helped out Slow. As we're getting to this last one, not only an inconsistent kind of buy coming out from Slow, where you have some half armor, some not even a full rifle. It's gonna be important that they pick up this round. If they can find that, I could see them going to half better, but they really need this.
Yeah, I mean, we've been hanging on to some of these ultimates. That Thrash has been here for multiple rounds now. Not having found a use. Minimoth's going to get that opening pick just before the one-way comes down. What an insane set of timing.
Look at this space. I mean, this is it. This is what we're talking about. I mean, how little information is here until they're already out and ready. You see the execute come out, and there's no information for this happening until it's happening. Ult's gonna come out. It's gonna find 1. That's another kill on the side.
Minimoth for 3. Into this post plant. MVT are very comfortable. 5 versus 2 in this situation. All they have to do is maintain their position. Thrash is going to come through Boba. And does catch Minimoth and Woodrow together. But Zon is there to hold down the fort with El Sierra. Oh, Ultra's going to pick up 2. Minimoth wrapping around, though. El Sierra gets the crunch. And we're going to see MVT up 9-3 heading into their attack half. Or excuse me, heading into their defense half.
And after that one, I mean, my hopes are not great. If we really want to continue here, attack is really important for Slow. I think they probably would have performed stronger on defense if they had frame data, but it's rough. Part of it is that they need to be more confident, I think, sometimes. It feels like they're just not willing to fight into MVT.
Now that we're heading into the attack half, I do hope that mentality changes here for SLO. We've got strong coordination, double initiator setup, everything that we need. We're going to see this mid play happening here as we take aggressive market control, smoking off that spot, pushing out into Zon onto side. Zon's going to grab one, but doesn't get any more. Echo Heli there for the trade. And we're going to get full B control here. Oh my god, just tired. Even while blind is going to take out Fire Spirit.
Cover going out.
Fully reclaiming site control here, MVT. We're going to get under the defuse. Ivy there with an amazing shot. Make it two. And there to trade it, Ivy Richu is Ultra for Woodrow.
Just waiting.
Concentrate, Sova.
Trying to find it. Tired looking for it, but it's 2 players left alive. Can't find the shots.
Absolutely.
So I'll pick up the pistol, but...
That's my SLO right there. That coordination. They're going to win that round purely off of their post-plant sense of timing. The ping pong peaks that they have, the ability to use... They, you know, I'm assuming they were calling out who's going to use what utility and when.
I don't know. We'll see if it continues. It could be a fluke. It could be slow coming back. They've always been a stronger attack team, so it could be very nice for them to have this. But we'll see, as this is the aggressive A main I expected out of, or I wanted out of slow, that is coming out of MVT now.
That's what we'd love to see, especially on these eco rounds, but SLO are going to get 3 picks for it. MVT only with 1.
Deploying drone.
Plant down on the B site here. Woodrow already in position for some potential contact here, making as much time as possible for Minimoth. No, Woodrow's going to be heading out, immediately trying for some impact.
Trying to find whatever they can. One good spot on the flank, and I mean, you've got to die here.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to
preferably to the bomb, but
we're going to lose Woodrow on site, and Echo Heli there with that Guardian lethal shots.
Wait. They're gonna allow Mini to die to the bomb. Mini, you
what.
gotta go die to the bomb. Mini? Okay. Okay, sorry, I was losing hope in humanity.
I'm sure we're yelling at Minimoth and BC right now about that.
Yeah. Mini Mop was like, alright, what do I gotta do to be able to buy an op next round? Can I save and buy an op now?
Bro, Mini's gonna be mopping up those kills with the Mini Mop.
I mean, Mini's got 21 and 10 right now.
Doing extremely well, I gotta say. SLO having more of an even scoreboard this particular match. I know last on Haven we had Echo Heli was kind of fragging out, but we're seeing a little bit more of an even spread here from the whole team of Silo Loppers.
And it's going to be one to fall off. Zon going back, and I love this TP up top for Sierra, placing down a smoke to kind of help them out.
Yeah, I mean, just classic Sunset play here. That top market spot is brutal if you're not dealing with it properly. But SLO not even looking to commit this. Making just enough noise to draw a rotate and maintain that presence there.
That's not ready.
Oh, and it looks like Woodrow's going to spot some A players here, drawing more rotates onto the A side. That's going to push Ultra on the rotate.
Looking for something.
Cage triggered.
But information. See, this is the early information I wanted out of Slow that is going the way of MVT. He's unable to find it. And Sierra up top could be deadly, but these cages have made it so much harder for him to be able to do anything. Looking for one, but it's going to be the kill off of Minimoth. Find it.
Last player standing.
Oh. Minimoth on for the 3K, on for the 4, but Ivy-Richu's there to help push back a little bit. Not enough to win the round, though. MVT going to be up 10-5 on this.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
I mean, all things considered, that's a decent bonus round for SLO, but it's like we talked about before. This is similar to what we saw on Haven. We're going to find ourselves down a couple of rounds. We just have to make sure it doesn't get to us. We're close to some ultimates here, some really strong ones at that, into our equal buy round.
That goes there.
I like this A main push. I mean, they've got full aggression, but the breach could be harder. Pushing them back. They're trying to find mid control. But, I mean, this is no mid control coming out from MVT, but just the smokes alone make it that much harder for them to kind of push up. They're trying to go over towards A. But the information from Tired and Woodrow here will make it hard. He's got the utility to slow them down. Are they going to use it? They're falling off of site. It looks like it's just going to be a free site for Slow.
Yeah, I think we're going to be playing the retake here. MVT is. We've got our meta plant spot. Woodrow's aftershock not able to deny this plant. That recon's going to have a lot of value, but not or a lot of information, but not a lot of value. But Ivy-Richu's going to get that pick anyway into the lane.
Cage triggered.
I'll see. Sierra's going to pick one up in elbow. Zon quickly working up this flank. Gets caught up by Echo Heli. And now we're in a 3 versus 2. SLO holding down side as best as they can. El Sierra gets an amazing shot on the lane there. Left alone on site. El Sierra against Ultra. Ultra's going to win that fight, making it 6-10 for SLO.
Points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
I mean, it's 10-6 for MVT, but I don't know what it is, Julius. I have this like feeling that something's gonna happen for Slow. I don't know. I can't get it out of my mind. It's like a good feeling for SLO, but I can't place it. I don't know if it's something about what they've been doing in the previous rounds that I could expect a fast hit that will work. But I just feel like this round is gonna go their way.
I mean, I'm not here.
It's the script, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm not here to speak anything into existence. Personally, I think SLO, no matter what happens, are going to be really proud of this game because there's a lot of good stuff happening here. Speaking of, these entry picks onto site with the Thrash, going to be absolutely insane, but just Tired, showing us he's wide awake with that right click, gets that kill. Traded up by Ivy-Richu. Kills are going to come out on site. MVT on this eco round are going to find themselves in a losing position, 1 versus 3, but still going to find worthwhile damage being done. Oh, Minimoth catches that timing on Echo Heli, but the swing out comes on 17 HP. Minimoth knows this is not going to happen easily. And there it is, Ivy-Richu going to pick that up.
You know, I called it. I'm just saying. Look, I'm a knower, honestly.
I mean, SLO are definitely doing a really good job cycling their ultimate abilities right now. They still have Hunter's Fury in the bank, and they've got a couple more coming on the way. MVT does have 4 ultimates to work with this round, though. They can guarantee it if they really wanted to.
You know, I got the script right in front of me. I'm just typing it up as we speak.
No, of course, I understand.
It's 13-11 going in the favor of MVT.
Are you part of any sort of union, or are you just a independent contract?
Union? You think I get paid enough for this? No. You think they pay us? No.
Well, I mean, you're the script
we're locked inside of a storage warehouse that Pinfosh puts us in.
Well, I mean, I'm sure surely the network pays you some sort of dividend.
I get paid in mango slices.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's like 3 a week, and Zon gets paid in absolute gold. What is that shot?
Zon gets paid in the brains from the people whose heads he pops off. Oh my god. MVT are going to find themselves in a 4v3. Only having used that many ults. Mini-Moth! Exclamation point! Caught in CT, or caught in attacker spawn by Lane. I don't know what it is about Mini-Moth on Sunset, but there's always some kind of clip to be found there. We're going to see this plant coming in from Fire Spirit, but Woodrow's there to cancel it.
One enemy remaining.
We're going to find ourselves on the advantage again. Echo Heli trying to predict that teleport. Not going to happen.
No, don't do it
Oh
to him,
my god, it almost just happened. Again.
Oh, unfortunately, the script has been changed. It's actually 13-9. My apologies.
I see.
Someone just wrote in an edit.
You know,
Zon, what is this? I need this man to start carrying me in rank.
I gotta wonder if my coin flip has a MVT SLO matchup that I can look at. Let me see here.
I'm sure it does.
There's gotta be, right? Let me take a look.
That wide swing is absolutely disgusting.
I got TRX, I got Tigers. This is all versus SLO. TRX, Tigers, Taupe, TRX again, Zonk. No MVT SLO matches.
Zon!
I know exactly.
Zon's gonna catch himself off guard, pushing in front of his setup, gonna give away the B site for free. Silly little oppers, but the Hunter's Fury comes in from Just Tired. He's gonna grab Echo Heli with that Soba diff to speak of. Evening up the numbers here. Silly little oppers are down just a little bit of health on Ivy Richu.
And an ult out from Mini-Moth.
We're gonna commit the showstopper. We see one. That teleport's not gonna come in time. Fire Spirit's gonna fall down to it. That flash comes in from Woodrow, but Ultra, while blind, is gonna get that kill. And here comes Dizzy to get those to get the blind for it. Ultra with the 3K, and Lane is there to finish out the round for SLO, shutting down the showstopper, shutting down Zon's silly little antics here.
I love being able to hear you in slow-mo in the background as well. That's great. It sounds like Zon's back from making their buttered toast. We have the replays, which is what we need. We need more. We need more clips for Mini-Moth.
Absolutely. If we didn't have enough already.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the last round that they get, and then MVT actually closes us out.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Because this is a free round. I mean, and then MVT gets guns, beats them with 3 players still left alive, and then flawlesses them to finish out the game.
Gotcha. All right, I'll keep an ear open for that. All right, so we see Zon walking up here into B main. Already so much space locked down for MVT, but that drone for the reclear swinging out with the shot. Oh no, we're gonna drop a player. And MVT are instantly gonna rotate off of A here. Bit of a misplay here. SLO not having made much of a change after getting that pick. I agree with this play, SLO. Truly. We're gonna catch. Oh, there's Just Tired falling down. Hopefully we capitalize on that. Yes, we do. We're gonna make our play onto A side here. And MVT are down 2 players against potential Thrash here.
Oh! Woodrow picks up the kill
from CT. Gets traded out by Lane though. Oh, with the Sheriff, we're trying to find some picks here. El Sierra.
Spike planted.
Gonna take some damage.
Okay, Mini-Moth.
We're just some Sheriff demons right here. El Sierra and Mini-Moth.
Oh.
There it is, forcing Lane out into the open. We're gonna even up the score here. SLO now 2-2, or 2 versus 2. Both players similar amount of HP. Mini-Moth's the only one who's really low here.
Wait, the flank coming out. Sierra trying to hold it down. He's just gonna hold on to it?
And holding it down.
I gotta yell at Sierra later.
He's
not following the script.
With that wrap is gonna make a play, but not in time.
No, don't do it to him. Are we throwing? Apparently that's what's happening. I don't know. But also, Sierra is not following the script. We had a whole script set up, and this man's not following it.
SLO poised for success here on the match point. 12-8 here. Having much less of a Titan run ahead of them than before, and we have some really good ults coming our way within the near rounds. MBT not wasting any time getting this early pick onto lane here, guaranteeing that D space for them, pushing, effectively forcing SLO to play into A.
Oh, that's rough. He's just walking out.
My cage trigger.
Sierra.
Oh, that Sova drone's gonna catch Zon out.
No, he doesn't check the corner.
Ivy Richu with an amazing pick right there. Zon trying to hold on to the space, does grab Echo Heli, but falls down, traded by Ultra. And we find ourselves 3 versus 3. SLO have Thrash online. Surely they're protecting. Surely they're protecting their friend.
Ultra.
Waiting for this retake to come in. I should say protecting their friend Thrash.
Ah.
Ultra is only optional. Rolling Thunder comes in. That's got to trigger the Thrash to happen here. Ivy Richu does get a pick as they come out of CT.
He's gonna leave tired. Looking for one.
Forced to attempt this defuse.
But
we're all on top of it. Ivy Richu does wrap around. Misses a few shots, but gets the kill with the classic. Arguably more impressive. Yeah, this early pick on Minimoth was just absolutely insane.
Oh my god, it's the prettiest satchel I've ever seen.
One enemy remaining.
Always faster than reloading.
Absolutely. Who is it that says that?
John Counter-Strike.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right. 12-9 right now. And I mean,
it's a good
it's
position.
Up to MVT to close out though.
Yeah, a good position for SLO though. They have some really strong ultimates on their side. Ultra's been pretty hesitant to use this Thrash.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see. We only have to guarantee 3 more rounds, and Thrash can guarantee 1 for us. The sooner we use him, the better, I think, because there's a potential we get him back that much quicker.
Walk up could have been huge. Woodrow to find a trade though.
Yeah, 1-to-1 here.
And just put it back in our minds that he's somewhere behind them.
SLO immediately reacts to it. Here we are. We're going to see the Thrash coming out, clearing into the B site. We are going to catch Zon. Not going to be able to follow that up though. Oh, but here it is. We're investing the Hunter's Fury into it. Not going to find a kill, but LCR is going to be left on low HP. There it is, lane to pick it up. Oh, Minimoth fighting back a little bit. Woodrow on this flank.
Last player standing.
Does find one, but now we're aware. Ultra versus 1 versus 1. And there it is, Woodrow. For the 3K is going to close out the series. MVT are going to win 13-9. That is 2-0 MVT to win the, is that the lower final, I believe?
No, this is just lower bracket.
Lower semi?
Lower
semi?
Lower round 3, thank you. Lower round 3. So technically lower semis, yes.
Yeah, what an absolutely insane set of matches from MVT. And honestly, like I said, SLO should not go home feeling sad. That was a pretty strong performance that they had there. When you're heading up against MVT, the #1 seed in the Underpeel, it's difficult to really like pull that many rounds off of them.
The zoom in is wild. That's foul. I mean, I definitely agree. Yes, lower it goes to Grants. I think a big part of this series that if I'm slow here is you have to understand you've made it to #4. You're #4 at the end of the season.
There are how many members of the Underpeel? An absolutely insane amount.
190 something.
Let's talk. We've got 15 teams that made it. Yeah, we've got 15 teams that made it. Excuse me, is that 16? That made it.
16.
Yeah, 16 teams that made it through to the champions bracket.
Well, no, technically. Well, so if you count Swiss, yes, 16 teams made it. But if you count, or if you go just by like who made it to this part, it's just 8.
Right, that's true. But yeah, I'm thinking like who made it into the champions
this
like,
entirely. Yeah.
set. And we got 16 teams. We're talking 80 players, right? And silly little operas have found themselves as numbers, like in that top set of players. Like that is a difficult achievement, and they have made it.
I think it was a great series to watch. Unfortunately, you had me for color, so you didn't really get great points. But no, I do think if I know they said that they're good with how it went. I think that regardless of how you look at it, they had a great season. They were a great team. They left a note on season 4. There aren't a lot of teams that can say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we continue forward, we're going to see Zonk versus MVT tomorrow. That'll be an interesting one. We'll actually have the Pin Flash on the cast here, on the desk. But I think like finishing out tonight, it was a great series. They fought hard. It's hard to not have your full team, and so I think regardless of how they feel, that they should be proud of what they did, and it seems like they were. Great job coming out from Slow tonight. Unfortunately, you won't be moving forward, but I hope you're happy with how the season went.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing
number 1 draft team.
We're going to see Zonkt and MVT in the lower finals tomorrow. That is a match that I would love to. I'm gonna grab some popcorn for that one. I think we're seeing the top seeds heading into champs. The top seeds are facing off. I'm of course, I love the MVT people. They're all like really chill people. Zon especially. I just have a more personal rapport with him. But the coin never lies. Zonk is winning it all. I have to say it.
Regardless of whether or not you believe in the coin, I don't, because I think MVT is going to win it all. It has nothing to do with my name though. Nothing at all.
No, not at all.
But I think it'll be an interesting series at the very least tomorrow. That starts at 7 p.m. EST. It's going to be a best of 3 as well. And our final match will be the grand finals this Sunday at 7 p.m. EST between Delete Haters and whoever wins tomorrow. But we will have a little bit of a show match for you. I don't think he's made that announcement just yet. For those of you who don't know, I'm announcing it because I'm part of the show match. It's going to be C10 playing against Moderate tomorrow on Sunday, right before the grand finals, and we're going to finally sit down C10 because they deserve it. I get to trash talk Mix for the entirety of the time between now and season 5.
Always nice.
As soon as I beat him. I'm not going to tell you the map though. We've already decided the map. I think that's going to be a little bit of a surprise.
I'm calling it now. Fracture.
Okay, really? Now you've ruined the surprise, okay?
Wait, I'm right?
Yes! Yeah, it is going to be Fracture.
I want to fully apologize. That was a complete guess.
Yeah, we're playing Fracture. We decided, before the grand finals. It'll be great.
That was a complete. I'm an oracle right now.
Bro, I predicted the score for this game, and you predicted the map, so clearly it's gonna be great. We are gonna have some casters for that one. I think it's gonna be Pin Flash. I actually don't know. We haven't talked about that yet, but we will have some casters for that. As for who we're gonna have on the stage for grand finals, I can't tell you that yet. But there will be some good people. And so we'll have some great ones, but I'm not going to hold... Oh, thank you very much, Mix, for putting that in. Look at that. Look at that!
Aww.
We get to see it go out. You get to... I will. Pin Flash. I was going to talk to you about that
there.
After. We'll talk about it after. C10 on top. Yeah, don't lie. But I think it will be a good series at the very least for both of them. As for tonight, we're going to close out. It is getting kind of late. I don't want to hold Zindy from playing Final Fantasy because, let's be real, that's what they're about to do. And we're going to close out for the night. I hope you enjoyed. I was Enteritus, and once again joined by the lovely Ulias J.
Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to cast with you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to
you too.
Yeah. Congratulations again to all of the participating teams today, and a major thanks to all of the production folks, our observers, our Zendikar, our casters, and everybody who's been involved with the Underpeel up until this point and for the future.
Absolutely. But we are going to see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, and I hope you're ready for Zonk versus MBT.
Oh, I'm going to be there.
And B Square.
No, I'll be around.